Good evening and welcome to Avon, Ohio at the Westland Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning Stadium. Tonight, we have the Avon Eagles coming in at 7-1 versus the Avon Lake Shoremen coming in tonight at 3-5. Rod, this is a rivalry that has been going on so long. I'm so excited to be here tonight with my main man, Mr. Rod Torbert, bringing you this game on YouTube and Facebook. I mean, it's fantastic.
We'll be right back.
And we'll be right back.
From PGA Tour players like Max Homa, to golf celebrities like Paige Spiranac, to newbies looking to have fun and improve their game, X Golf is the home of indoor golf. Play on the world's most advanced golf simulators, in standardized national tournaments, X Leagues, and host events. Train with PGA professionals. Entertain with great food, a full bar, and friends.
X Golf. Play, train, and entertain.
Rod, tonight we have the Avon versus Avon Lake. Believe it or not, it's week number 9 of the high school football season.
For years, this was week 1.
It was,
and then
for
we had
so many years.
That small window where it was week 10.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I love it at week 9.
I actually I wish they would go back to the week 10. The final, because there were so many years that this was the game. And Avon Lake is a whiteout. You know, so I have people that I work with from Avon Lake wearing all white. Avon, it's all black. So the two rivalries, and they don't even call it Avon Lake and Avon, it's North and South. It's a fantastic rivalry. It is really what high school football is all about.
You know, here comes your Avon Eagles. Avon's really looking forget about records. This is one of those games
it's a big one.
That records don't matter. You come out here and you're going to be more nervous for this game.
And we have the main man. Mr. Eric Frombach here in the booth also. It is, Rod, in all seriousness, records get thrown out. It is the rivalry. It is the big one. It is the Ohio State Michigan of high school football. It is the, Avon Lake, the season has not been what they wanted to. As I said before, coming in at 3-5,
yeah, but
not what they wanted to.
I mean, they don't lose bad. They lose close.
But this is a big one. So you throw out the records. Doesn't matter, And
we'll get into it a little bit more, but at this point of the year, playoff implications
are huge.
Are everywhere. This would be perhaps a backdoor way for Avon Lake to get into the playoffs. You beat an Avon team with the teams we've beaten.
The computer points.
Yeah. It's going to vault you into conversation.
Right.
But them not making the playoffs would be the first time that I can remember in
a long
time. So, yeah, there might be a little bit extra for them tonight. But the Avon Lake rivalry, there's a little bit extra every year.
For everybody.
I mean, there's a countdown clock, or there was, in the locker room at Avon.
We have some stats here. It's really cool, too, because tonight it is, as we said, week number 9 for Avon, so it's also senior night, Rod. So the seniors, whether you're in band or football or one of the fall sports, got honored this evening, I should say, before, and they were able to walk across the field with their folks, which is always an exciting time.
Well, you're also going to see the Avon student section, and several of the players are wearing pink to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yep.
It's always a tradition here. They're real good about honoring the military, the veterans. We've got a seat for the POW seat down there that they dedicated years ago. But it's also really, I actually have a grandmother. I lost to breast cancer. So it's also one of those good cause games.
Sure.
Where it's bigger than the game.
It is.
And then we also have the Super Bowl, where it's the big competition every year between the communities to see who can raise the most.
North versus South.
Right.
It is.
Miss Buller and Mr. May, the two principals, they do a great job. They come
hyping
up here,
it up,
and it's donations to food banks and all the things you'd love to see high school kids getting engaged with.
Right.
So again,
and both great communities. You saw Blake Elder's stats up there. Blake is having a fantastic season. Starting week number 9, and we're underway.
It's going to be a touchback.
Nice kick by number 17 for the Shoremen. That's Aiden Stewart.
He's going to Air Force, I hear.
It is.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's a
you know what, Rod,
heck of an accomplishment in itself.
You certainly have to mention that, too. So you have him going to Air Force. You have Max Riley, number 76 for the Shoremen, that is actually going down south. Talk about north and south. He's going south to play at Columbus at
the Ohio State University.
The Ohio State University, which is super cool to have another guy, go down there. We certainly have our own Jacob Weatherspoon
going
to North Carolina.
We are going to have Coburn is in the backfield to start off for the Eagles tonight.
They start off with a reverse, Rod.
Nice. A reverse
to Weatherspoon.
You couldn't have timed that up a little bit better.
Right on cue.
In case you didn't know about Weatherspoon, he's really fast.
He is really fast.
I think we're probably louder than we are normally.
Pickup of 7 on that play. Brings up a 2nd down and 3 for the Eagles.
We are here again on the Southern Sports Network. Soon to be Northeast Ohio Football Central. But we'll take Southern Sports Network for now. So we hope you enjoy this broadcast.
Rod, did he lose it?
He did lose it. And Avon Lake recovered. Just the kind of momentum changer that you love if you're the visiting team from Lake, or you hate if you're the home team from Avon. Those are the kind of swings in a rivalry game that
Michael Coburn.
Yeah.
I did not see who the recovery was by. Do we have that on replay there? As you can see, too, there's scores that are going to be streaming at the bottom of the screen. Because as it gets to be
Raising Cane's,
as it gets to be week number 9, Rod, as you were saying earlier, the playoff seedings are so big. Avon right now, number 1 in the state of Ohio and number 1 in their region. But Medina Highlands actually really close behind them.
Well, they don't.
Pass complete.
Complete to Aiden Stewart. Pass from Dawson Tendrick. And Avon Lake is on the move. They're going to see if they can't take this Mo
inside the red zone
all the way down. Now, Avon's defense has been, to say the least, stout this football season. We'll see if they can't get a quality stop here inside the 15-yard line of Avon.
And talking a little bit about Avon Lake's record, they actually started off 0-3, but they were playing some big-time non-conference opponents.
Oh,
boy, Avon's all over that.
Nice play.
I did not see
I think it's 26. I think that's Gerald Fenton, if I'm not mistaken.
Really nice play.
Hey, Dan, was that Fenton? Santora.
Brings up a 2nd down and 14 after a loss of 4 on that play. Tenbrink in the shotgun. Fires a touchdown to number 1, Michael Summerfield. Touchdown, Avon Lake.
Just like that, the turnover cost you.
Rod, really nice pass. By Dawson Tenbrook over the middle. Tenbrick.
Mike Sommerfeld makes a nice play on it.
Weatherspoon almost had that pass breakup. Threw it right by him. Extra point is blocked. So the Shoremen come in.
Kyle Anderson's kick. Looks like Weatherspoon got in there, didn't he?
Come in and take the lead 6-0. With 10:20 left in the first quarter. Rod, you talk about, we talk about it all the time in games in football in adversity. So you come in, fumble, turn around, Avon Lake gets the ball, takes it the short field, gets a touchdown. How do the Eagles respond to that?
Well, hopefully there won't be those kind of costly mistakes going forward for the Eagles. But just as we talked about, throw out the records.
It is.
It's those kind of miscues that keeps a team that maybe shouldn't be in the game, but because they're your rival. I mean, you look at the Ohio State Michigan the last several years. I mean, Michigan really hasn't had the dudes to stack up.
Right.
But they win because they just do just enough plays and play just hard enough.
Yep.
It just matters more to them right now. I hope that changes as a Buckeyes fan. But
me too.
It's the truth.
I was there last year at the shoe. I'm like, there's
again.
no way that's
We're
happening.
Off. I think they're going to want to get. They're going to put this in the end zone again. They do not want us to run it back. You see Caden Bennett back there. He tried to stay in. He's like, if I pull my arms up over this? But that
maybe they're going to give it to me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So Avon will take over
here.
1st and 20, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Well, I think right now, our bread and butter has been our passing game on offense this year. We've run the ball with a committee of backs. Our backs have been a little banged up.
Keontae still banged up, still out.
What about Cam? I think
Cam is still out too.
So, and you know what? That's okay.
Right.
Because Michael's a great back, and we've also had some other backs that have been getting some time as well. But I think we maybe go to our Grant Barr here would be or Finn Jordanic. Just like that, we're in our first,
nice pass by Blake.
Down.
First down. Yeah, and we talk about it all the time as you see the reception by Vin Jordanic there. Rod, we talk about it all the time. You know what? Football and life, there's adversity. You're going to have some highs and you're going to have some lows. But how do you respond? And Avon, Blake takes the first one and nice completion. Offsides on the Shoremen. It'll be first in 5 for Avon.
Elder back to pass again. Again to Jordanic. And again, a first down. Real close to midfield. Tackle on the play by Summerfield and Streeter, if I'm not mistaken, for the Shoremen.
Rod, Avon really may have found something that they like there.
Well, they like holding on to the football. And
that's certainly a good start.
We have as deep a receiver core as we've had. Jet sweep. Jackson Palmer on the carry. There's a flag on the play.
I think I might have saw 2 flags fly in there.
Yeah, that looks like in the neighborhood of holding.
Yeah, that's exactly where.
That would be my inclination, I think.
Yep. That is the call. Holding on Avon. That'll move them back 10. Bring a 1st and 20 for the Eagles. Rod, they got trips to the bottom of the screen here. Five receivers set.
Oh, there he goes again.
Rod, I'm always Avon. I know we don't keep a stat on that, but how many offsides do they have? A lot.
Well, I don't think a lot of teams use that hard clap count the way we do.
Right.
And I think
it always seems like he's set. Like he's set, everybody's ready to go, clap, and they don't go.
There's Grant. He struggles for about a
nice catch and run.
Well,
Grant Barr.
We got moved back on the holding, so we're getting back into. We're not as far behind the sticks now. It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 8, but it's on the Avon Lake side of the 50.
Right. Actually, right at the 50.
I think they believe that the short, precise passing, that's kind of Blake's forte. But they're going to suck them up pretty soon, and then they're going to send somebody past. And it might be a nice downfield pass as well. Weatherspoon.
Blake over the middle. Nice catch.
That's Clapham. Caden Clapham.
Nice throw by Blake. Fired it right over the middle to Caden Clapham.
That's about a
pick up
35-yarder. 50 to the 15.
Yep.
34-yarder. Oh, he crossed again.
Jeez. Offsides on the Shoremen. That'll cost him 5. And again, in 1st and 5.
Handoff up the middle. Michael Coburn.
Nice move.
I think he was really happy to get the ball back in his hands.
I would agree.
I would argue that he might be happy to get the ball in his hands on this play as well.
Coburn takes it to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal. Rod, is that your play?
I'm running it right up the middle.
And that is the play.
Great. Oh, we got to go down. No problem. Just trying to see.
Takes it to the 1. That was Colburn.
Christian Alicia, number 37 for Avon Lake, made a really nice play on that.
Brings up a 2nd down and goal for the Eagles. Handoff again. Almost untouched. Touchdown, Avon. Michael Colburn. Yeah. Actually, that was a lot bigger. Avon takes it 80 yards for the Michael Colburn touchdown. Yeah.
Everything they did worked. They got a little help from an aggressive Shoreman defense.
Nice pass by Blake over the middle.
The big play on the drive was the Caden Clapham 35-yarder. But we'll take the two to Finn Jordanic.
Couple to Jordanic.
1 to Barr. He's spreading it around for sure.
Petro on for the extra point, and he knocks it through to make the score Avon 7, Avon Lake 6. We will take a break, and we will be back with you shortly. Here on the Southern Sports Network.
Pretzel crust from Little Caesars is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, until now. Because stuffed pretzel crust is even greater. That's right, we took that delicious pretzel crust with cheddar cheese sauce and stuffed it. Look at all that melted mozzarella greatness. Stuffed crust and pretzel crust, 2 fan favorites in one pizza. Oh yeah, we stuffed that GOAT. Large stuffed pretzel crust from Little Caesars, just $9.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
And we're back. Petro is teeing it up for the Avon Eagles. Rod, we talked about it. So they Avon Lake takes it in good field position, scores the touchdown, block extra point. How do you respond when you have some of that adversity? Avon took it from the 20, went 80 yards, touchdown, up 7-6, and kicking off to the Shoremen.
Jensen Petro's just gotten better and better every single game. I think he's going to be just an absolute weapon for us
really
in the playoffs.
has.
But
Little pooch.
I like that.
Number 1. It's Michael Summerfield.
Was there a
for
fair
the Shoremen?
catch on it? He
Must
fair
have.
caught. That's what he said.
Must have. Yep.
Well, then you're not allowed to keep running it if you fair catch it.
I think that's what Coach Elder is getting an explanation for, too. I actually thought it was a penalty.
If you fair catch it, you get it where you catch it. That seems
I thought that
like
was
an odd thing to do.
I thought that was a penalty if you did that. But anyways, the Shoremen will take over the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Ten brings pass.
Boy. Aiden Stewart's having himself a night so far.
He is. Aiden Stewart on the reception there for the Shoremen.
He takes it.
Rod, so you look, number 76, we talked about him earlier, Max Riley, that's going to Ohio State. You can see him. He is the
giant
left tackle.
Left tackle?
The left tackle.
It's good size.
Yeah. I think he's 6'5", 280 is what he's listed at here.
My guess, I'm going to say Avon Lake might try a run here. No.
Back to pass again.
He's back.
Under pressure.
Very nice job by Lance Dawson on that play. Putting the pressure on
Dawson Tenbrick. 2nd and 10 for the Shoremen.
It's an N. It's hard to say. It's an NK.
Brink.
He's just a sophomore.
I saw that.
You got to be happy. You got to be happy with that development if you're a Shoreman fan. One thing I do notice from previous games against the Shoremen, if you look at their sideline, you look at our sideline, they used to match us with numbers.
Yeah.
It looks like their numbers are just down a little. It's still a lot of kids in the program. But
and you always saw too. Oh, he's in trouble.
Stolarski
down. Ryan Stolarski on the sack.
There's a penalty on the play
for the Eagles.
I'm worried he might have had a little bit of face mask. Oh, wrong. Don't get caught in this replay. That was a great catch by Clapham, though. Yeah.
Personal foul, face mask.
I had hoped I didn't see that, but
turns out you did.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. What were the odds that he would notice it too, being right on top of the play?
Yeah, right. His seats are a little better.
He got a better seat than me, for sure.
That's a big one too. That's a 15-yarder, and Stolarski had him. I mean, he was.
Well
Stolarski was all over.
Blitz with a very talented linebacker. You know what? I'm not sure. When has Avon Lake? Maybe they ran the ball yet?
I think they did.
Maybe once.
Yeah.
But they're moving it down the field on us. They must think that they can pass their way.
Tim back to pass again. He's got some room. Gets treated rather rudely.
I want to say that was Jackson Brokaw. The double numbers get me sometimes.
It is. Either that or Carter Jenny.
Well,
pick up a couple on that for the Shoremen. Bring up a 2nd down and 8. Rod, it's almost like he's not a running quarterback. He has a really good arm on that touchdown throw and some of the other passes. He's got a really good arm. Looks like Avon's coming with the blitz.
Oh,
he
read
kept
option.
it. He's in big trouble.
I don't think he's going to get past that. Ryan Wysocki for the Eagles.
Is it Cameron?
Tracked him down.
Cameron Dietz too. Did you see that, Rod? 76.
No, it was I think it was number 2. Oh, hey Chris, we keep getting this same replay.
It was a nice pass and catch, though.
We're going to focus on our player of the night might be Caden Clapman. I knew we should.
After
have,
the
we shouldn't
big
let
loss,
Frauenbach handle the
handle the replay. 3rd and 13 for the Shoremen after that big loss. Rod, it looks like Avon. Nope, back out of the blitz.
Back in again.
Oh,
boy! I'll tell you what, Aiden Stewart wants that play.
Rod,
back.
the ref is down. I think he got hit pretty hard.
If only there was
Nope, he got back up.
a media type concept that would allow us to go back and look to see what happened to the ref on that.
Actually,
we
that would be fantastic because he took a pretty big shot. He took a pretty big shot, which it would really be nice to to see that again. The John Madden. Most people are too young to get that reference.
Oh, yeah.
So 4th down.
Uh-oh.
Rod, I think that's
They're going
wow.
for a field goal.
Now he has a big leg. I have seen a couple.
After getting an extra point block.
Yeah.
This takes some guts from 47 yards.
Yeah.
Oh my, that looks
Wow.
pretty good. Wow.
Nice.
What a nice kick.
That was 37, wasn't it?
It was on the 37. So no, that's 47.
Yeah, that's 47.
That's a fantastic kick by Kyle Anderson.
47-yard field. Actually, Rod, that was good for.
That was good for more than 47.
I saw him kick before, and I'm like, he's got a big leg, but that's a big kick for the 3 points to make it Avon Lake 9, the Avon Eagles 7 with 4:42 left in the first quarter. Boy, Rod, you want to talk about a weapon, from a field goal standpoint. Give that kid a lot of
I wonder
props.
if he's any relation to Morton Anderson.
He might be.
You never know. As far as we know, he is.
He might be.
A distant cousin or
Actually,
something?
we're going to say that too. I was looking. He's actually a junior too, so he's back.
I don't think it's Morton
He's
Anderson
back next
Jr.
year. It might be Morton Anderson Jr. The age is probably right.
No.
Morton probably has a.
He's older than us, I think, isn't he?
I don't know.
You're like, I don't know.
It is.
Well,
I remember Morton Anderson playing.
Well, he's got a big leg here too.
He does.
Actually, no. This is Aiden Stewart kicking off.
Kicks it into the end zone for a
Aiden Stewart
touchback.
kick the field goal, or did Kyle Anderson kick the field goal? I thought it was
Kyle Anderson.
Who did? Stewart kicked it. Oh, I'll be darned. Yeah, that's what I mean. I got that wrong. Man, I'll tell you what. We were wrong. My apologies to the Morton Anderson family, and congratulations to the Aiden Stewart family.
Because Kyle Anderson is listed as the kicker, which is
I think
why we went with it.
He's like he's the Taysom Hill
Aiden
of
Stewart,
Avon Lake. Heck of a receiver, punter, kicker. I hate not giving credit where credit's due, though.
Oh, absolutely.
My apologies.
And that was a fantastic kick. 47-yarder. So Avon's back on offense, 1st and 10 at the 20. Blake hands off.
Michael Coburn tries to be patient to find the hole, but the hole closed pretty darn quickly.
Yeah. Not much there.
No, that's number
Actually, Rod,
20.
that's 20.
That's Adrian Ramirez, sophomore running back.
We've seen him the last couple of weeks. Now, I'm told, too, that Keontae is going to be is planning on being back for the playoffs. Now, Michael Colburn is in the backfield. We're now next to Elder.
Grant Barr in the short slot position.
Handoff Colburn.
Lead blocking there for Colburn. That's going to be good for about 4 yards. It's going to leave us a 3rd down and about 3. It just seems like in this part of the field, it's a long 3. Because normally 3 yards, you got 2 plays, you're Avon, you're like, no problem.
Right.
But if you don't get it on this one, you know, Coach
You have
Elder's
to.
inclination is let's go. But
Right.
you have to think about it because it's already a game that's a little bit off cycle, and you don't want to throw it too far.
Colburn picks up the first down for the
that was
Eagles.
Nice. That was nice.
That was a nice run by Michael.
Well, when you're running behind big Max Hauk, I think first downs are easier to come by.
Number 72 out there, Caden
77.
Krugman. 77,
6'4",
Max
300-pound
Houck.
lineman. Yeah, he can move a pile.
Elder hands off. Colburn again on the carry. I think Roddy got back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Well, interesting dynamic here. The
It
last
is.
possession, we literally just passed the ball right down the field.
That's exactly.
And now we're doing a little more clock control, if you will.
We got another running back in there. I think that's Jerry Fenton. I think it's 26.
Yeah.
Blake back to pass.
Brought down by number 37, Christian
Sacked.
Alicia. You know, he made that play down on the goal line. Got in the backfield. Having himself a nice game as well right now.
Christian came on the blitz there for the Shoremen from his linebacker spot. Brings up
Rod.
a 3rd and 16. There is
So-
a penalty.
I'm going to jump in real quick, guys. So we'll just let you know that we got some technical difficulties tonight, as some of you guys noticed. If you're watching this on YouTube, we're not on Facebook tonight. We're not on the app. We had some sort of firewall issue that we're trying to work with. Brand new program that we're getting into. We've lost replay for a little bit. We'll try to get this back up. I'll do the best I can.
Thank you, Chris.
Rod, that was a big play. So that was a hands to the face on the Shoreman. Avon picked up the first down. Hands to the face. Big flag. First down, Eagles.
I don't think Chris understands what technical difficulty is in this booth because we've gone
This is nothing.
several halves
This
of
is-
football and not even been able to communicate
Chris,
with
this
the
is
audience.
nothing.
So we're pretty
Yeah.
pleased no matter
We're
how you
fine.
slice it. Killian Hessig on the reception.
Rod, that was a really nice play design. You had everybody going to the left. Killian coming across, wide open. Blake Elder hit him in stride. First down, Eagles. Killian's a 5'11" senior, playing on senior night here at Westland Heating, Air Conditioning,
And plumbing.
and Plumbing Stadium.
Oh,
Blake back to pass, throws it deep. He's got a man out there. Got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Grant Barr. I mean,
That Grant,
he Russell Wilson.
he
that man. He just-
absolutely.
that looked
What a
like
catch, Grant Barr.
Aaron
What a
Rodgers
throw. What a
throw
throw
last
by
night.
Blake, too. Blake just aired that out
that
to
right in the
Grant.
bucket.
Now, this is where that difficulty really bothers me because that is an instant replay.
That
right
is
there
it.
waiting to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. That is a Sports Center top 10 instant replay play.
And you know I'm going to
you'll have to rewind it.
Yeah.
But they could rewind it, but just not live.
Well, we could show that Caden Clapham catch again. That was that was nice.
We've seen that. Jensen Petro with the extra point for the Eagles to make the score Avon 14, the Avon Lake Shoremen 9.
You know, this is probably a little more action than we anticipated in the first quarter.
It's actually a lot of fun.
This is
a lot of
fantastic.
fun.
Both teams came to play tonight.
This beats a blowout any day of the week.
It does.
And twice on Sunday.
It is a lot of fun, too. And you know what, Rod? What another beautiful night for Friday Night Football, too. I mean, it's perfect out, you know? It really is perfect football weather. You know,
and this is the type of stuff that we're used to in Oklahoma. You know, this is the kind of weather right
Isn't
about
it
now.
hot?
Well, it depends on your definition of hot. You know,
I think
what else is hot?
This is perfect football weather.
For me, it's Margot Robbie. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get on the wrong side of the conversation?
That is not the conversation at all.
We were talking football.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. My bad.
I don't even know where that came from.
You know.
Squirrel. Yeah, squirrel. You know what else is hot right now? The Bixby Spartans out of Oklahoma.
Kate Beckinsale.
Let me tell you what. The number one in the nation. You know why? Last night, they beat Enid High School, otherwise known as the School for the Deaf and Blind, 92-0.
92-0.
92.
That's not a lot of fun to watch.
That doesn't even sound nice.
That's not a lot of fun.
They pulled their starters in the first quarter.
Chris, do we have the other camera, the field camera with the Eagle also? Have we went to the Eagle cam yet?
We don't have the Eagle cam tonight, unfortunately.
Because
it is help.
It is kind of cool because you do see the student section off to our right, all dressed in pink, as we said, for the breast cancer awareness. Little Pooch again. Return.
Oh, a little late.
I'm not sure what he was. That's number 44.
Sure. Levi Ventris on the. I think he thought, well, because I caught it, it's a fair catch. I don't think he actually put the symbol up for a fair catch.
I don't know. It looked like he saw somebody coming and was like, I give up.
Yeah. Not. But anyways.
I'm not sure they practiced the Pooch kick very often this week.
And he's a fullback.
Nice play. Nice catch.
It was a nice catch.
Over the shoulder.
5'9", 174 pounds for the Shoremen. Now, Rod, we talked about a little bit ago too. Avon's defense has really been stout all year. Avon Lake had 2 really nice drives against them. Let's see if Avon's defense can hold up, get a 3-and-out here.
Quarterback keeper.
Quarterback run all the way. Pick up a couple. That was going over to Max Riley's side for the Shoremen. Nice play by Avon.
Trevor Maley came up.
Was it Maley?
Well, Stolarski came up and took took the read option back, and then when the quarterback kept it, Trevor came up and cleaned it up. But there were 3 Avon players on the play, but 2 of them made nice contact hits to hold the Shoremen to no gain on the play.
2nd and 10 for the Shoremen. A handoff.
Ben Striking was the first Eagle on the play. Gain of about 4 for the Shoremen. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And about 6.5, 7 yards.
Rodden, that will take us to the end of an eventful first quarter. With the score Avon 14, Avon Lake Shoremen 9. And we will be back after this brief commercial break. first quarter, Rod, and we've kind of talked about it in other weeks also, but it's cool to look. So you look up in the sky, and I don't know if we can get a camera shot. We have drones all over.
Yeah,
I mean, there's drones. I see 4 drones right now taping the game here, which is pretty exciting too.
Critical third down for the Shoremen.
Back to pass. Stolarski in on the rush.
Really
nice catch.
Nice. He took a hit there.
Number 17, Aiden Stewart.
You got to give Dawson Tenbrick a lot of credit there. He stood in that pocket knowing he was going to take a hit from one of the best linebackers in the area, and he completed a nice pass.
And Stolarski does hit.
Was that to Aiden Stewart
Aiden
again?
Stewart again.
Yeah. I think we're going to hear his name over and over and over again.
I would agree. Tenbrick in the shotgun for the Shoremen. That was a really nice catch by.
It was a good location. Just good all around. Oh my goodness. That could have gone a lot of different ways.
Boy, I actually thought that was intercepted, Rod. Instead of big
Christopher Gaulding. Now, that
on
is
the
a
reception.
6'2" wide receiver who happens to be a freshman for the
Wow.
Shoremen. Great concentration, great catch. We're back in Eagle territory again. Tenbrick going for it all.
Incomplete. Oh, I don't. Boy, he really didn't see that. That was.
Josiah Saunders, he
didn't
mean to make contact.
No,
it was
was
more incidental than
that
anything. Hopefully, their conference on this.
I don't know if they do conference on this.
I mean, the ball was not going to be caught. It was.
You hope they do, but I'm not sure. We'll see, Rod.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They may pick it up. I don't know. The right thing to do there would probably be to pick it up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
time
Actually,
will tell.
because the other thing too, the official that was closest to the play didn't throw the flag,
Yeah.
and he saw it right there.
No.
As it is,
Well,
it is a penalty, pass interference on the Eagles.
they're counting off 15 yards.
Yep.
And a first down for the Shoremen on the Eagles' 22-yard line. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. It's been a clean game so far, and I'm not sure that was a vicious pass interference penalty.
As it is, the Shoremen pick up another first down, have 5 wide receivers.
Quarterback keep.
Quarterback keeper. Might have picked up a couple there, Rod.
Ben Strychik got a hold of him and didn't let go. Yeah, that was a gain of 1.5, 2 yards on the play. Probably not.
Tenbrick took a pretty big shot on that, too.
At this stage of
second down and 8 for the Shoremen.
I think in this short down in distance, if they gain a couple yards each time, it might be 4-down territory for the Shoremen. I'm not sure a field goal does them any good. Avon's scoring touchdowns. You're going to have to combat that with touchdowns when you get down here in the red zone. Oh, all out. Oh, he gets away from it. Wow. Great run by Ezra Jones. I mean, they had him dead to rights in the backfield.
I actually thought they
did not wrap up.
I thought that is a well-timed blitz.
I think they thought
Misses
the
the
quarterback
tackle.
was going to keep it again. I think they thought it was going to be a read option because he's kept it every time, and that's the first time he's handed it off in that play.
Brings up, Rod, a big 3rd and 1. Avon has not been able to stop them the last couple times. They've had a 3rd and short official timeout. With 9:53 left in the second quarter. Rod, we talked about it before this series started.
I'm wondering if one of the refs got pummeled again. And this is kind of a, hey, are you okay timeout for the referee.
We talked about it before this series started, though, Rod. Avon Lake has been able to move the ball against the Avon defense. You don't really see in the other 8 games. You really didn't see that happen that often,
Well,
but
not with the consistency that they've done in the first half, for sure. They have done their film study. They know that they're not staying in the pocket long enough for our defense to collapse on them. He's getting rid of the ball very quickly. He's got a talented group of receivers. They're making the plays. They're getting the separation, and they're moving the ball. Now, they're doing a lot right now. They've also been the beneficiary of an Avon turnover, a timely Avon turnover, and they're still down 5 points in the second quarter.
Right.
So I think the Shoremen know we've got to play a darn near perfect game, even with and have some mistakes, if we're going to take this victory home tonight. And the Eagles know if we've got to clean it up and keep the pressure on. Like that right there is just a missed tackle.
it is.
That was the right play call.
And almost an interception.
That would have put him at 4th and 6.
Instead, it is
3rd and long.
3rd and 1.
They're going with a triple back option. I wouldn't be surprised to see
Run a pass out of it.
Dawson, or keep it even. Oh,
that did not work.
Max Hauk. That was Mason Ambrose with his first carry of the game.
Max Hauk
Also a
said
sophomore.
that name several times here. Max is also a senior tonight.
I think he
brings
I
up
forget where he's
4th.
going, but I know he's going somewhere.
I think might be Cincinnati.
I think you did have that. That might be right.
I
That
think
sounds
it
right.
is.
Well, it seems like an Avon factory down there with the Bearcats right now.
Yeah. 4th and 2. They let the play clock run down and call timeout. The Shoremen do. To talk about the, what plays. So that run didn't work. It's 4th and 2. Rod, you talked.
I think
you're keeping the offense on the field.
You're going to keep. You have to. At this for a 2-yard play.
I actually agree.
I think you're going to do a run pass option with the quarterback. I think you're going to roll Tenbrink one way or the other. If it was me, I'm probably rolling him to the short side, and I'm doing a quick hitting play where he can either run for the first down or he can just do a very simple stop pattern for the 2 yards, keep the chains moving. But I'm wrong probably more often than I'm right. I think I've dropped. Now, like Vegas odds, Avon's going to be up on the line of scrimmage and going to be extremely aggressive.
No
this
question.
might be, if you've got the
same all-out blitz that they ran a couple plays ago.
If you got the gumption, this might be a time for a little pump fake go.
Do you have
Easy
enough time
touchdown. I don't know that. But you're in the shotgun. It wouldn't take much to get somebody to bite on a short route right now.
I would.
We're going to be extremely aggressive right now.
And they've had some success with the short throws over the middle. I would, to your point, I would roll Tenbrink. I'd actually roll him to the wide side of the field. So roll him towards the Avon sideline and do kind of a run-pass option, but we'll see what they call. The offense is staying on. Big play early in the game, 4th and 2.
They're going right here. Run pass.
Pass broken up. Trevor Maley.
They read that. They did exactly
He did.
what I said. Run pass option to the short side. Quick hitter.
Trevor
And
Maley
our
all
safety
over
came
that.
all the way up. Very, very nice preparation on that timeout by Coach Cicchetti and his defense.
Yeah, it's almost like Cicchetti said, here's what they're going to do.
Well, he
Maley
probably
Maley
listening.
was right in the passing lane. I'm sure he was listening.
He's like, wonder what Torbert's saying up there.
I'm sure that's
hey,
exactly what he
give me
was
the
doing.
feed. Give me that YouTube feed.
Yeah. It does look like he's on YouTube there, doesn't it? I'm sure that's exactly what he was doing. So with that turnover on downs, the Eagles take over at the 14-yard line.
I like
1st and 10.
Right now, I've got trips left. I like a quick hitter.
Or a run.
Coach Elder would like to run right. That 1.5 yards with that inside run was more important than my quick hitting 6-yard stop pattern.
And the other thing too, so and you shouldn't key on it, but I'm sure Avon Lake sees Jacob Weatherspoon's in the game.
Yes.
Big time recruit, going to North Carolina, huge speed. They're going to get him the ball right away.
I think
They ran right off tackle.
Your dangerous weapon here when you've got Weatherspoon and Barr in here is number 14, Caden Clapton.
Yeah.
Because you can't guard them all.
Right. Weatherspoon in motion.
Oh,
Handoff
very
up the middle.
nice.
Was that illegal formation? I saw the flag almost right away, or a false start
Some
on
sort
Avon?
of procedure penalty
Yeah.
on the Eagles.
Because it was flagged right away. That is going to be a illegal procedure.
These are the
It's going to
kind
move
of
it back 5 yards.
Little things that we got to clean up.
And Rod, we talk about it a lot when other teams come in. You know, Avon will have 3 penalties, 4 penalties, and you see the other team really making a lot of mistakes, a lot of penalties, a lot of turnovers.
Well, you saw that in the first drive.
A little bit.
Had,
You kind of
3 or
flip
4
it, yeah.
Offsides penalties, and now Avon's had a fumble, pass interference penalty with asterisks beside it, and now,
Although that doesn't
now
mean
procedure.
anything. Our little asterisks
Our
don't
asterisks
mean anything.
You can kiss my asterisk, that Ryan. I'm just telling you.
2nd and 13. Blake in the shotgun. Rod, you talk about it too. And we've talked about it almost every completion.
Caden Clapham.
Clap them again to the 20-yard line. We talk about it almost every game, but another beautiful Friday night and another packed house. You can't see the Avon sideline. The Avon sideline's packed. You can see across the way that Avon Lake travels. Obviously, always
Not
really
as well as I thought they would.
You thought
I think
there'd be
they're a
more?
little disappointed with the 3 and 5, and I don't think they thought maybe that they were going to put this kind of effort on the field tonight. But I think anybody from Avon Lake that didn't come down will be disappointed because this is one heck of a football game.
Or they're listening to us, and
That's
they're not going to
probably
be
not it.
disappointed.
Yes.
3rd and 4, Blake back to pass.
Oh, that is a nice
Whoa! How do you like that?
Clapham.
Clapham again.
Another circus catch for Clapham.
Caden is also a senior playing on senior night.
Hey, nice catch. Get the heck out of the game.
That was fantastic. He'll be back in. He'll be back
think?
in.
But
Wow. What a grab.
I do like.
One hand catch.
I like having Weatherspoon and Barr
I actually do.
on the field
I
together.
actually do.
There's just 2 of the most dangerous weapons in Northeast Ohio,
Agreed.
and you have to know where they're at.
And whether you know the speed.
Well, your safeties
You
aren't
know-
going to come up as quickly on the run. Your linebackers have to be aware of a crossing route. There's just so many other factors you have to take into account when you've got that kind of offensive talent on the field. And now you got Finn Jordanik up here, who's done nothing but catch
Everything.
this whole year. And you got Clapham back in. Now you've got arguably our 4 most talented receivers.
And Blake back to pass. Under pressure. Blake gets out of it.
Oh, I like that rollout. Tell you what, great effort by young Mr. Elder to not take a sack.
Intended for Caden Clapham.
Well, it's not going to go down as is there a flag on the play?
I'm not sure.
Yep, right there on the 25-yard line there's a flag. Holding against the Eagles.
That will move Avon back 10. Replay 2nd down. Be a 2nd and 15.
Who was the one was that Summerfield that came in? Who came in on that blitz?
You know what? I did
Boy,
not
that's a
see.
nice play.
Yeah. Nice play by Blake to get out of that pressure, because that was coming right in his face up the middle. So now it's a 2nd and 15
We're going double
for the
tight end
Eagles.
set.
Blake back to pass.
I think
Blake's got his man. That's
Weatherspoon.
Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon breaks the tackle. First down, Avon. Rod, I don't see any flags on the field.
Well, that's fantastic.
That's what you like to see.
Boy, you have to have so much respect for his speed that you gave him a huge cushion, and he just did a nice stop past the sticks. Great gain on the play. Perfect utilization of that weapon.
One of the fastest guys in the state of Ohio. Blake in the shotgun, hands off.
Years ago, there was a kid from North Ridgeville. What the heck was
35, that's Colburn. If you give me a little, did he go down?
He went down to Ohio State.
Yeah, I do know. It was
2016 graduate.
Yeah, I do. I'll think of it here in a second. And he actually played down. He played 6 years at Ohio State.
Ended up
Yeah.
being part of a lot of special team
Yeah.
stuff. He was one of their fastest players.
And he actually was a
Ohio
running
State.
back. He was actually a running back.
Running
there
back for
a while,
North
too.
Ridgeville. Anyway, my point, when they tried to defend him, my son was a safety at the time. They taught the whole week about taking a better angle to the sideline so he didn't catch.
Because he was so fast.
Yes, because if he catches that corner, he's gone. And Jacob gives you that same feeling.
Darius? McCall.
Thank you. Jeez.
Yep. Darius McCall.
No, not Darius. It's no.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely McCall.
But that's the kind of feeling you get with Jacob is you have to give him so much respect because you don't want him to catch that corner. You saw when he caught the ball. He went up and got 3 or 4 yards. The guy was still off of him. Who caught that? 17? Jack? Our second tight end makes a nice catch. Is it Goljan?
Yep. Jack Goljan. That was a nice catch, too. Like, really picked it off the turf.
Goldian or Goljan? Probably Goljan. Ryan Sikora promised that he was going to have to come and tell us pronunciations that we were screwing up on, but he never followed up on that.
He should.
Oh, Blake stood firm. Grant Barr.
Grant said, yeah, I'll take that.
I think Davin
over number 20.
Davin Pence thought he was going to jump up there, and it just went just over his outstretched arms.
That's
just like that.
Grant's second touchdown tonight.
No, was it?
He had the long touchdown.
Oh, that's right.
The long touchdown on the other side that made a fantastic catch. Jensen Petro on for the extra point. Rod, that was DeMario McCall.
DeMario McCall. Thank you so much.
Yeah. With that, Avon.
Feel yourself aging.
Yeah. The 2016, though, you're like, was it that long ago? Seems like yesterday.
Yeah, it does seem like yesterday.
Avon 21, the Shoremen 9. With
Today's game is brought to you in part by Todd's Coffee Roastery, creating flavors for the most sophisticated palates to the everyday coffee drinker. Contact Todd's Coffee Roastery at toddscoffee.com and use promo code SSN25 to receive a 25% off discount on your order.
I always forget about the commercials. So, Rod, what I wanted to talk was we were talking about the couple defensive series where Avon just really hasn't been able to stop the Shoremen offense. The last time Avon Lake took it all the way inside the 20, inside the red zone, and it was a turnover on downs, really have had a tough time getting the stop and getting a 3 and out, or getting the defense off the field. Let's see what they can do with this possession. As Petro actually kicks it deep this time. They did a couple pooches there. Actually kicked it out of bounds.
That's going to give Avon Lake really good field position.
That is probably not what Coach Elder was looking for.
Well, what I've been impressed with the Shoremen is their ability to move the ball on this defense. Now, granted, the last two times down, we held them to you. You didn't give them all 7 points. You held them to a field goal.
Stopped
and
inside
then
the
you
red
stopped
zone.
them.
Right.
It's a very, very difficult defense. However, they have moved it every time. They've yet to punt, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think there's been a punt in the game.
So they have to feel good about that, but yet they're down 21-9.
Right.
It's the same thing that happened in the Olmsted Falls game. Olmsted Falls just made just enough mistakes to make sure that
Played
they
a
weren't
really
staying in
good
the game.
football
Right.
game, and it was 28-0. Ten brick in the shotgun for the Shoremen.
I think I would go back to the Aiden Stewart connection. They kind of went away from that as they did the drive. It might be because we covered him a little closer, but Trevor Maley, did you see him coming up on that? I'm telling you what, that young man, the interesting part about him, he's also our backup quarterback. That kid making all those plays is safety.
You know who that reminds you a lot of is the Ohio State's Mr. Everything, Caleb Downs. Came up, made
That's
a really nice
praise right there.
Came up, made a really nice tackle.
He's the best player in college football.
Hit him low and picked up a couple yards and stuck him right there. He is by far. I mean, you just watch him all over the field when you watch the Buckeyes.
You tell me you couldn't put him as a receiver and he wouldn't be awesome as well?
Yeah. 2nd and 8 for the Shoremen. Handoff again, nothing there.
This is an interesting dynamic for the Shoremen.
It is.
Just like Avon moved the ball down the field with passing, they came out and tried to run. Avon Lakes they hardly ran the ball for almost 2 quarters, and now they come out here and now they're behind the sticks again. It's just, I don't understand, but that's okay. I don't have to understand.
3rd
I'm
and
just
5.
curious.
That's why we're up here talking about it, and the coaches are down there actually calling the plays. 3rd and 5. And, Rod, let's see if Avon's defense can stop them.
Look at Weatherspoon coming up from the safety position. He looks like
and you
he's
got
going to
Ryan.
follow Stolarski right back to the quarter.
And you got a false start. I wonder if that is exactly what they're looking at too, Rod. So you have Stolarski inching up, looking like he's coming on a blitz. You had Weatherspoon right behind him looking like he's coming on a blitz. And you had somebody flinch. So that moves him back 5 yards. Be 3rd and 10 for the Shoremen.
We're getting down to, we got 3:12 on the game clock. Chris, the score says 119. It's we got 3:12 or 3:06.
We got trips to the bottom of the screen here.
Thank you.
And we got a timeout by the Shoremen. I think that is their 2nd timeout. Tonight they will be left with 1 timeout for the remainder of the half.
I want to just take a second, if we're still on here, and thank Chris and the Southern Sports Network. This is, I saw that.
You also have to thank the sponsors, Raising Cane's, X Golf, for certainly, putting some money, the Westland
Heating, air conditioning,
and plumbing
stadium.
For all the money
their support
that they put and the support that they put into the team. We also talked last week. Was it last week that Joyce Buick, gave the really big check?
Yeah.
I always like those really big checks.
I always wanted one of those really big
Yeah,
checks.
those are nice.
Hey, I know we got a ticker. We're trying to keep it updated as well, but I'll throw some scores out at you since we have a second.
And it's week 9, so you do look at some of the other. You do look at some of the other scores. Maybe
Actually,
after the next
intermission.
Because it is a big play. 3rd and 10 for the Shoremen. Let's see if the Avon defense can get a 3 and out. Back to pass. A back shoulder fade. That's got to be 17.
That's a freshman. That's Christopher Gauding.
89.
Galding.
Yeah, Christopher Galding.
6'2" freshman going up and making the catch. Well,
that was a back shoulder fade, too.
I was told that he's special.
That is a really nice play for a freshman.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of freshmen playing for Avon or Avon Lake, so that means there's an asterisk beside him as a talented kid.
So again,
to Mario McCall. Thank you, Mr. Lobb. I appreciate you coming in with that. Trying to keep Ryan and I straight up here.
Yeah.
What's that? What?
So 1st and 10.
Okay. We got to get a hold of Fromm.
The scoreboard.
Our scoreboard's not working right, so we might have been right with the minute. How long has it been like that, Fish? Okay.
Do you have the Mr.
I'm gonna
Frombach's
get off
phone
this
number?
for a second.
Yeah.
Is there a way to reboot it?
Well, I'll keep you company for just a little bit.
While they try to figure out the
Oh, yeah, they're going to definitely call for it to run. We're going to take a timeout. This timeout's brought to you by X Golf. You know, if we had everything set up for Facebook Live today, we're going to do an actual question, our X Golf trivia question of the day coming up. You'll have to, of course, if you're watching this, you're already on YouTube. All you have to do is get onto the chats and answer. We'll bring that up in the third quarter.
We will bring that up in the third quarter. How exciting is that? Kind of like you're certainly used to the Aflac trivia question, but this isn't Aflac. It's X Golf trivia question.
Well, Aflac, if they want to get involved, they just have to show some dollar signs.
That's what the pitch is.
Exactly.
You know? So the Aflac rep,
but
it's certainly
X Golf. X Golf.
But this is X Golf.
That's right. So it will be a trivia question
Golf
today.
Trivia question, and it's actually for an hour of free golf.
That's right.
So if you win, you get an hour of free golf.
Well, let me tell you something. It's a lot of fun. I've been there 3 times so far, and every time, my son, he loves to play golf. I mean, he just loves it. I'm like, you know what? You guys have winter up here. We're not used to that. But I know it's going to get cold and it's going to get snowy and everything.
Chris,
what better place?
Chris, it's a real winter up here.
It's a real winter.
In Oklahoma, it's kind of, it's kind of a half winter.
Yeah, we get some wind and some cold, the occasional tornado. You can never get rid of
the tornadoes. Are bad. Yeah, that's serious.
So, with that involved now, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Rod's going to be joining us here in a minute. We're trying to get the scoreboard taken care of. And, let me tell you, I'm so happy to be able to hear in Avon, Ohio. And what a great team. You guys have got a storied history here. And last year's Division II champions. And it looks like you guys could be in contention for repeat.
Division II defending state champions. And the other thing, Chris, that's so cool, too, is even when you don't win, we're playing into week 14. We're playing into week 15. Right. So it's week number 9, which it is hard to believe how fast the season goes. You're like, man, it's already week 9. But, we're going to have hopefully, week 11 and 12 and 13, 14. 15.
You know what? We got some downtime. They're still trying to work on this. Why don't we go ahead and bring up?
It is interesting, the clock. It's the score's right, 21-9, but it just stopped working.
Yeah,
just absolutely. Sure and you have this beautiful new scoreboard. You put all the money in, and we have all the lights, the cool thing, and it doesn't work. And
it's kind of like tonight. We had everything set up, replay and everything was going fine. We just had some technical difficulties, and there's something that you can't do, and some things that just go smoothly, some things that don't. And tonight's one of those examples.
You know what? And that's, Chris, that's called life.
Yeah.
That's called life. You have some things that, it doesn't go that well, and then you have some things that go fantastic. That's called life. While we do have time, can we bring up the X Golf trivia question?
Yeah, let's X Golf
we have
trivia
some
question
time.
of the day.
When was the last time Avon Lake beat Avon in the regular season, and what was the score? Again, whoever gets this right,
the first one
that get this right wins a free hour at X Golf in Avon.
And let me tell you, that place is so fun.
It is.
You can play
it is
different.
in the Avon Commons. So
Right in
it's
the Avon Commons.
it's not that far. It's not that far for either school. It's not that
No,
far
it's
for
not.
Avon Lake. It's not that far. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not that far for Avon, but it is
So-
a really cool place.
So the first one to go ahead and answer that one, we'll keep our eyes peeled. We'll get a hold of you after the game, probably tomorrow, and we'll email you the free hour, which is a lot of fun. If you've never been there, you've got to go there because let me tell you, you have different golf courses that you could try,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They even have putting, the whole works. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can play. You can play a Firestone, or you can play Pebble Beach. But you don't have to go to Pebble Beach. You don't have to fly out to California. You can go to Avon and play it right there.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, my jet doesn't quite exist yet. I'm still working on that. But
Still, yeah.
Pebble Beach sounds a lot
Actually,
of
it
fun.
does exist. It's a big check. It's one of those big checks that they have on the field.
Oh, they're going to have that one towed in with a 18-wheeler. That's that big of a check.
So we are rebooting the scoreboard. Actually, I hear some music, so the sound is working, Chris. The scoreboard's not, but the sound's working. And we do have the score: Avon 21, the Shoremen 9 here with about 3:04 left before the officials were winding the clock, and the clock just stopped. And we actually have basically
we got an answer.
everybody
coming
up
in.
here. We got a lot of answers coming in.
All
Look
right.
at all those flying in.
Yeah, we'll give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll reveal who's the winner of this week's. Actually, it's the last game that we're doing here. First and the last game.
Do we have the playoffs, Chris?
We do, but I think that's something that's going to be restricted for my broadcasting, unfortunately, because of OHSA
And PAN,
and all that stuff too. So
because we've been asked this question quite a bit. The playoffs are a little trickier because it is not certainly here at Avon. We have a lot of the we can make a lot of the decisions, or
Right.
Eric Frombach can make a lot of the decisions, but
exactly.
when it goes to the playoffs, it's a completely different setup. Ohio High School Athletic Association really dictates, how everything works, and in the neutral sites and all that stuff. So,
right,
it is a completely different setup.
And it's unfortunate for people like me, but they already have this all established. So I understand. We'll definitely respect it. And then hopefully, who knows? Maybe we can come back into it. Maybe we can get our opportunity in the future. Maybe next year. We'll see. In the meantime, we're still trying to deal with technical issues here, and I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and announce it. Let's announce the winner.
Somebody got it?
We do have it.
Jillian Vaillancourt. Got
Jillian
it.
Vaillancourt, congratulations. You are the winner of this year's X Golf trivia question answer. And yes, it was
2021.
Score of 28-30. And we are back, folks.
Or 30 to, is it 30 to 34-30?
And they're just going to scratch the scoreboard.
Oh!
He got tattooed.
Big hit! That was Caden Clapham.
Well, he certainly clapped him in the face.
Caden was all over that. Big loss. It is tricky now too, Chris. So it's second down. So we don't have the scoreboard. So it's second down. This is like old school football where you keep time on the field.
That's right.
Nice pass, nice catch.
Not enough. Not enough. But it does set him up for a long one here. And I believe we're at
It's third down.
There we go. Third down, and I count about 6 or 7 by my arithmetic. Big third down.
See if the Eagles defense can get a stop. 3rd and about 6.
As the officials are keeping time because the clock is malfunctioned. Who needs a clock? This game could go forever. It's back and forth. We love it. This is old school football.
Kenbrick back to pass. He's got his man.
First down yardage, too. Good pass, good catch. Well orchestrated first down. I'm going to hand the mic back to Rod.
Nice tackle. Number 26, Jerry L. Fenton. But the Shoremen were able to pick up the first down, 1st and 10.
Our clock is unofficial, but
It is absolutely unofficial because it's not moving.
no, I mean the 114 is, isn't it?
But the clock's running.
I
We're
know.
supposed to run.
Well, I tell you what, he's faster
He is
than you.
fast. That's Aiden Stewart. As Rod said earlier in the game, he's actually going to play in Colorado Springs for the Air Force Academy next year. Rod, Avon Lake picks up another first down inside the red zone again. First and 10.
So what you have is you'll have the back judge see his arms up. That
It
means
is.
There's 5 seconds
It is.
remaining.
It's tough, though, too, because we know the clock is winding down towards halftime.
yeah.
Weatherspoon on the coverage. Wow.
Boy, they threw that onto the track, and he didn't even. He's got to learn to turn his head. Yes, but there was no real contact there.
I didn't see much.
I don't understand. Well, whatever. Calling it a little tight, I guess.
Pass interference on the Eagles. Yeah, that didn't seem like much. So that will give. Does that give the Shoremen a first down, Rod, or?
Yeah, I believe it does. Nope. He decided, no, we're going to move it back a yard just so it's not a first down.
It is. So I don't think the guy, now all of a sudden the yard marker guy actually has a really big role. He has first down there, but I'm not sure
Well,
that.
I think it's first and goal now.
Yeah.
I think the other guys are just off.
But I don't
So
know
they're
why
trying.
they'd be.
They're trying to use as much of the clock as possible, but the clock is now being kept by the officiating crew. Not only the play clock, but the game clock.
And actually, they do have. I mean, back in the olden days when you didn't have the fancy scoreboards that we have
Hey,
now,
Chris.
that happened. That actually happened all the time, where the officials would keep keep track of it. Back when you and I played with the leather helmets, Rod. Boy, Avon absolutely blew that play up.
Nolan Ropke.
Is that
Number
number
50.
5, Jerry Clements.
Clements?
Clements.
I didn't see Jerry in there. They're going trips right. Back to pass. He's going short side. Nobody there. He scrambles. Short. Number 28, Ezra Jones. Great effort by Dawson Tenbrink to find an open receiver.
Rod, you got Jacob Weatherspoon down.
They just threw a flag on our coaching staff, I believe. I want to say that this does not look good. That's Jacob.
Yep. That is Weatherspoon on the play.
Well, if you're going to get some personal fouls, when you're half the distance to the goal is your penalty, that's the time to do it.
They're trying to hold Elder back a little bit. I think he's pretty fired up.
I want to say there's a reason that Jacob's on the ground. I didn't see it, but
I didn't either.
I think there are members of our staff that might have.
The good news is Jacob walked off the field. Although he's still walking.
I don't want to be the get-back guy right now.
Although Jacob is still walking. I don't know if he got thrown out of into the tent. Rod, there's all kinds of stuff going on here.
He's walking like he's afraid it's a worse injury. That's how he's walking. I don't want to speculate.
Right.
That's
he's
the
walking
look.
Pretty.
When he threw his helmet down.
I do agree with that.
Unsportsmanlike against the Eagles.
Might be another one.
He's got to be careful. He's our play caller.
Is there 3? There might be 3. He actually acts like you can hear him.
Well, I will say this about Coach Elder. You don't mess with his players.
Yeah, agreed.
If he feels like his players are being treated improperly, I don't think he cares about the flags at all.
Yeah, I don't think that bothers him a bit. So, with all of that, it's going to be a 1st and goal.
They moved it
for
all
the
the way
Shoremen.
to the 1 yard line. How is that half the distance?
Well, it's half and then half.
Yes, but
because it was 2.
It wasn't on the 2, was it? It was way back at like the 7 or 8 where the kid caught it.
So at the 7, half of 7's 3, and then half of 3's 1.5.
All right.
Half of a half.
And is it an automatic first down?
I'm sure it's a first down. And Coach Elder calls a timeout. Although, again, we're not sure exactly how much time is left.
I think they may see an all-out jailhouse blitz right now. I just think the Eagles are pretty fired up.
Yeah, I would agree. So a recap of a exciting first half. The score is Avon 21, Avon Lake 9. Avon Lake at the doorstep at the 1 yard line. The scoreboard is not working. At least the lights are working, though, Rod.
At least the lights aren't working.
At least the lights are working. The scoreboard is not working, so they are rebooting that to try to get that to work as quickly as possible.
If you were looking for a silver lining, the fact that they can still hear us is probably not it.
That is the silver lining. But at least we're on. At least you can hear us. At least you can watch the game.
That's because Chris is the maestro, man. He'll bounce it off some sort of satellites if we have to.
That's actually we have the drones. We have the drones actually working there. Rod, I'm trying to look. Is that an Aircast? No, I'm sorry.
You know what it could be?
Kind of keeping my eye on the medical tent there. You certainly don't like to see that. Jacob Weatherspoon in the medical tent for the Eagles. As it is, 1st and 10 for the Shoremen. Back to pass, tipped, intercepted. Was that Caden Clapham? Caden is having a whale of a game. Are they saying it is a touchback? Or are they saying, Rod, the way this officiating crew's going, they probably are not giving us a touchback. They're probably going to say it's at the 1 inch line. 1st and 10 Avon. But I don't know.
Well, what we do know is it's not a touchdown, Shoremen.
It was tipped, intercepted Caden Clapham. They didn't run the football on 1st and goal at the goal line.
So
they chose to pass. And the pass.
Did you see who tipped it?
I didn't.
Boy, I wish I could have.
10 Bricks pass was tipped and intercepted by Caden Clapham.
There has been some excellent opportunities.
If
technology was working the way it should be tonight, we could be doing a lot of fun stuff.
There is a lot of excitement, and they did say he was trying to take it out of the end zone. So, as I kind of said, they get it at the 1-inch line.
Not exactly sure how much time is left on the clock, but it can't be a lot. And that might have played into the decision to throw the ball. If you get stuffed at the 1 yard line and there's 10 seconds left or 13 seconds, there's
maybe. I'm
guessing.
You're
I'm
thinking you're
speculating.
the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
I am taking the Pete Carroll line.
And you have Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, and Pete Carroll says, let's throw it.
I certainly think I probably would have gone under center, and even if I had to sneak it and try to just push him in.
The old tush push.
Well, the new revamped. That's going to be gone next year.
I do. I actually am surprised it's back this year. I thought, they were talking about it. They were talking about
I think
getting
Jason
rid of it.
Kelsey went in and made an impassioned plea, but bottom line is it's just bad television.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that. They want to see, and they're real. The product in the NFL is very important to the television, right? If television people are going to be like, we don't want to see this anymore.
And you know what, Rod? It's a lot of fun. Truly, you watch some of those Thursday night games.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco.
What a game.
Joe Flacco.
Well, that and Aaron Rodgers, 81 years old combined.
Yeah. Like what?
What do you think? What are we going to do here? Handoff.
Oh boy.
Michael Coburn.
Man,
breathing
Rod,
room.
he had a little more room to the outside. I was like, could this be a 99-yard? Coburn picks up a first down on that run.
That's the half.
And that's the half, where there wasn't much time left.
Well, hopefully,
what an eventful first half that we had
we'll
here.
We'll be able to get some things back working, and we'll have a clean start to the second half.
And we'll see if we can get an update from our sideline reporter on the health of Jacob Weatherspoon here at halftime. See if we can't get the scoreboard rebooted. See if we can't update some scores and see what we have. And, Rod, it's senior night. What a wild senior night. You know what? We talked a little bit before we go to break and before you get to listen to the fantastic Avon band play.
And Avon Lake.
And Avon Lake band play. We talked about it at the top of the game in our intros. When you have big rivalries like this, you have the whiteout for Avon Lake, you have the blackout for Avon. It's not, you don't say the other word, you say north for Avon Lake, you say south
we
for
say
Avon.
Lake.
We say Lake.
Yeah, I don't know that they like that.
They don't like that. But point being, you throw the records out.
Plus, they don't have to like it.
Plus, what a fantastic first half. So they come in, Avon Lake comes in at 3-5, and they're playing their hearts out. Down 21-9 at the first half. But what an eventful first half. They had it inside the red zone. Avon stopped them on downs. Avon took over, 1st and 10 and ran it down the field for a touchdown. But they had they actually had a drive inside the 20-yard line, got stopped on downs, and then the drive right there at the end of the half where they had it at the goal line, tip, pass, intercepted.
I couldn't be more impressed with the way the Shoremen have played the first half of this football game.
I don't know that Avon's defense has really stopped them.
Having said that, Avon goes in at half up 21-9.
Right.
So you've had turnovers, you've had penalties, you've had a lot of things going your way, and the defense still has held firm. 1 touchdown, 1 field goal, 3 trips to the red zone. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's
you have to feel pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
And a 47-yard
and right
field
now,
goal.
with the concern for Jacob Weatherspoon going, I think the Eagles might come out with a little bit of little chip on their shoulder,
little fire in the belly.
Yeah, all right. Well, hey, that's all we got right now. We'll see you guys here at the end of Enjoy the Bands.
From PGA Tour players like Max Homa, to golf celebrities like Paige Spiranek, to newbies looking to have fun and improve their game, X Golf is the home of indoor golf. Play on the world's most advanced golf simulators, in standardized national tournaments, X-Leagues, and host events. Train with PGA professionals. Entertain with great food, a full bar, and friends.
X Golf. Play, train, and entertain.
Hey, Dean Blandino here, and guess what? Football season is right around the corner. And to watch the best live broadcasts in high school sports in Northeast Oklahoma, download the Southern Sports Network app. And check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I just did. Give them a like. It's the best broadcast in high school sports, and not just that area, in the country. Check them out.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes, ripping out pages. I'm going through changes now.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Todd's Coffee Roastery, creating flavors for the most sophisticated palates to the everyday coffee drinker. Contact Todd's Coffee Roastery at toddscoffee.com and use promo code SSN25 to receive a 25% off discount on your order.
The greatest of all time, until now. Because stuffed pretzel crust is even greater. That's right, we took that delicious pretzel crust with cheddar cheese sauce and stuffed it. Look at all that melted mozzarella greatness. Stuffed crust and pretzel crust, two fan favorites in one pizza. Oh yeah, we stuffed that goat. Large stuffed pretzel crust from Little Caesars, just $9.99 for a limited time.
Pizza. She was a good companion, eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty, with her wafers on in the summer sun. Her touch felt like a loaded gun. Wish I had held her long.
In 1851, the Cherokee ignited the lamp of learning in the wilderness. For more than a century, this has been a gathering place, where minds are developed and lifelong relationships are made, where dreams find direction. The lamp burns brightly still at Northeastern State University.
attention, please, as we pick the lucky winner of our third annual Tunes on Your Turf fundraiser sponsored by the Avon Band and Orchestra Boosters. Tonight's winner receives their very own private performance at their home or other designated location by the Mighty Eagle Marching Band. And the winner is Tama Drensky. Congratulations, Tama. Our second drawing is for Avon students who sold $50 worth of Tunes on Your Turf tickets. Their names have been entered into a drawing to win $100, and the student seller and lucky winner of $100 is Lena Garrett. Congratulations. Congratulations to our Tunes on Your Turf and student seller winners. Thank you to everyone who purchased tickets and made donations to support this fundraiser. All sales benefit the Avon Band and Orchestra programs grades 6 through 12. We'd like to open our show with an arrangement of the single from the American rock band The Killers. It was first released in 2003 and has become the longest charting single on the UK official singles chart, Top 100. Having spent over 408 weeks, nearly 8 years on the chart as of 2024. Keep your eyes on feature twirler Scarlet Gouch as we perform our version of Mr. Brightside.
passion, and leadership. Please join me in a round of applause for Pam Ortansky. At this time, please turn your attention midfield for a special presentation. Pam Ortansky, Director of Community Resource Services, and Sheila Roth, Special Events Coordinator for Community Resource Services, are here to present the trophy for the 15th Annual Super Bowl Food Drive. Joining them on the field are students and staff for both Avon and Avon Lake schools, as well as representatives from organizations that made significant donations to the Super Bowl. Before the winner is announced, CRS would like to thank everyone for their overwhelming support of the Super Bowl. Thank you to the community organizations, businesses, and the students and families who brought in cans of dollars to donate. To the superintendents, principals, teachers, and staff at each and every school in Avon and Avon Lake, and to the transportation departments from both school districts for all their help with the logistics for this event. We will be announcing the winner next, but remember, the real winner of the Super Bowl is CRS and the Avon and Avon Lake families, individuals, and senior citizens that we serve. This year, both communities combined collected 5,489 pounds of food and $24,339 in monetary donations. The food and cash combined represents approximately 127,123 pounds of food for Community Resource Service Food Pantry. On behalf of Community Resource Services, thank you for making a difference right here at home. And now, congratulations to the winner of the 15th Annual Super Bowl Food Drive, Avon!
The winner of tonight's 50-50 raffle that supports girls basketball, Raphael Stott. He won $1,422.50. Congratulations, Raphael Stott.
Yeah.
And we're back for the second half of the Avon Eagles and the Avon Lake Shoremen. Rod, what an eventful first half. So we had the scoreboard go out. We had Jacob Weatherspoon in the tent. We were trying to get a status on that. I did
heard
not.
It was something in the arm wrist area.
It did because Roddy actually was able to walk off, under his own power.
Let's hope for the best.
To into the medical tent. So I thought it wasn't the leg, but good news. The scoreboard's back up for now. Hopefully we got everything fixed. It looks like the clock is running. You certainly don't want the wrath of Coach Elder.
Is our clock? It says 1:29. Chris, are we gonna? Okay.
So it is 12 minutes, and it looks like
and we're off.
The score is absolutely 21-9 Eagles. Jensen Petro kick goes into the end zone. The Shoremen will take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Rod, there's all kinds of stuff going on. We talked. You saw the thing. We certainly want to shout out to Mr. Lobb and bring up the fantastic news that
Julie's
he's
coming back.
Well, Julie, they actually never moved. They never moved.
I know, but maybe we'll get to see her more. That's what you were talking about, right?
That is exactly what I was talking about.
Well,
I think Mike listens, big listener to the show,
What?
and
No.
is coming back to Avon.
That's some of the best news we've
That
heard
is, it is
in a
truly,
long time. We're very happy
and that
about
Julie, and that Julie's back too, the Hall of Famer.
The Hall of Fame gymnast used to give me a hug here and there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe I could convince her to, rekindle that part of our relationship.
Yeah, so no gain on first down. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Shoremen. We'll change that subject as quick as we can.
Well, you've heard about kicking your coverage. Anyway, we're coming back to the game here. A tight one here.
And it really was, in all seriousness, a fantastic first half.
We can't wait to have Mike back next to August.
It is. 10 brick back to pass. Over the middle. Reception 17.
That's got to be our boy Stewart.
That would be my guess.
You know what? If Avon Lake has done their precision passing game with this sophomore quarterback has been very, very impressive.
It is.
Now, a couple times we discussed it. It's almost like they abandoned it.
Now we got a... Was it a penalty?
No, just a conversation. Well, no, not a penalty.
Personal foul, face mask.
I think I don't know what happened on the outburst at the end of the first half where the Avon sideline got a couple penalties.
Yeah, right.
I hope there's not repercussions of that coming into the second half, but you never know. Plus, the officiating crew has taken a couple hits. We've had twice now where we've had to take a brief pause for an official to recover from contact.
It is
on the play. It's just been a very eventful night.
It has been an eventful night. I'm not sure what they're talking about there. Looks like they're pointing at the scoreboard, but I think everything's working. 1st and 10, 10:56.
I don't know.
We actually had all kinds of IT folks up here in the booth at halftime, Rod, looking to reboot the scoreboard and under a little bit of pressure to get everything working.
Mike says, Mr. Lobb said thank you.
We truly appreciate it.
We really do.
In all
appreciate
sincerity.
If it wasn't for him,
and actually, Rod,
if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way I look at it.
10 brick with the keeper. Probably should have handed that one off.
Lance Dawson, Derek Weitzel, both on the interior of the line with the tackle.
Dawson, number 60, blew up that play. Lance is
61.
a senior playing on senior night.
We got a sophomore on the defensive line, Dominic Gorey, checking in for the Eagles. We don't see a lot of sophomores this year. That's
don't.
Encouraging.
10 brick in the shotgun for the Shoremen.
Oh, he kept it. Kember, he still has it.
Boy, he got shot. That had to be Stolarski that hit him. That had to be. I don't know if we got a replay, but just the way the running back went down, even though he didn't have the football, 10 brick kept it and picked up a first down. But man, that was a big shot.
How impressive is the young sophomore on the read option?
It is.
That's a couple times I think not many people in the stadium knew he
That
still
was
had
the
the
right
ball.
play.
Yeah.
That was the right play.
You don't want the 5-yard loss. Compliments of Mr. Stolarski.
1st and 10, Shoremen at the 45-yard line of Avon. 10 brick back to pass. Complete to Aiden Stewart again.
Aiden Stewart's trying to surpass
Jamar
Chase's
it's funny, Rod.
reception total from last night.
We're on the same wavelength, but I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But that is exactly what I was thinking too. Was
Avon
it
Lake,
20?
16 catches, 20 targets.
20 targets.
But now
He might even had more than that targets, but it's
20,
a lot of
that's what
targets.
They said, targets.
Yeah.
But I talked to one of the statisticians for the Shoremen, and they threw for 166 yards, and Avon threw for 191 or something in that effect. But there were more completions for the Shoremen. They've made a lot. They haven't gotten the distance on some of their pass plays.
10 brick with the quarterback draw. Boy. Nice tackle. That's Stolarski.
I tell you, I don't think running to the short side with Stolarski there is going to be your answer going forward.
Stolarski, nice play. Brings up a 3rd and 6. Rod, we talked about it a little bit in the first half, though, and you certainly saw it again here in the first series of the second half, where Avon not able to get a 3 and out. Avon Lake able to pick up some yards, able to pick up some first downs.
I got to think
Big
Avon
play.
Lake is in 4-down territory on this side of the 50.
Big
down
play on
by
3rd
2
and
scores.
6. 10 brick back to pass. Don't need another one. Reception by number 1 for the Shoremen. That's
Real
Michael
nice play by
Summerfield.
Michael Summerfield. He's got their 1 receiving touchdown in the game. He tried to get another one there. Now, I know his father. I used to play basketball against his father. He was an ER doc at the time. Really a nice family. The sister was a tremendous basketball talent at Avon Lake. So one of those names you keep hearing over
again
and over
again.
Congratulations to the whole family.
Michael Summerfield is a senior for the Shoremen this year. They did not throw the football on this play. They ran it. Boy, that was a nice. Was that their number 26, Rod? Jacob Dahlman
I
on
think
the
28 on the carry.
28.
I think it's Ezra Jones.
But boy, he broke several
He's their
tackles.
Big back, 6 foot, 202 pounds.
I think it was number 28 there.
And see Ezra right
It
there.
is.
See,
It is.
Ezra Jones just went over and shook the hand of Lance
Is it 60?
Dawson.
Is it Dawson?
Yeah, it's Dawson. That's I like that display of sportsmanship.
Absolutely, no question.
Matter what you do.
No question.
I hope this is a cramp, but I don't know that it is.
Ezra is able to.
Trainer Jim's got it covered.
Ezra Jones was able to break a couple tackles there. We will take a quick break and be back to you after these special announcements. Rod, and we have the Shoremen back inside the 1 again. 2nd and goal from the 1 yard line. Rod, we are here right before the half, and they threw it. 10 bricks pass was tipped at the line and intercepted by Caden Clapham. My guess is they're going to run this one. And Avon stuffs them.
Stolarski, Strychik.
Was
Jerry
it DeTilio?
DeTilio. I think 4 of them were in on that tackle.
I think they saw that coming.
Well, now, if you're an Avon Lake fan at the end of that,
so maybe you
first
do
half,
throw it.
Yeah, you question why not run the ball on the half-yard line. Avon has just shown you 2 plays in a row why maybe you don't want to run the ball at the half-yard line.
So it is 3rd and 2.
Now I think you don't take it out of the young quarterback's hands. I think you
Same formation.
Read option, roll out.
Same formation. I think they were going to do that. They might be a false start because they threw the flag.
Oh my goodness.
Delay of game. Rodden, you talk about it too.
Oh, hey, Lance Dawson coming back in the game. That's fantastic.
That's good to see. So with that penalty, moves him back 5. It's going to be a 3rd and goal at the 7 for the Shoremen. Rod, you talk about it. You certainly watch the Buckeyes and are a Buckeye fan. You know, those when you see those goal line stands, you gotta, Ohio State just does it again and
it's
again
amazing.
and
really
again.
is.
We got the Eagles here. Can they come up big again? Jailhouse blitz. Tenbrick throws it up for grabs. It's caught out of bounds, but pass interference, I think, is going to be the call. I shouldn't say that yet, but my guess is that's going to be the call. That is the call on Avon.
We could spend theoretically the rest of the quarter down here on the 1-yard line.
7:07 left in the 3rd quarter. Boy, Rod, Tenbrick just threw it up. Everybody was coming at him.
They don't get an automatic first down in high school football. So it's
the penalty, half the distance, 3rd down.
Still 3rd down. Tenbrick did not have a lot of time to throw that ball.
Actually, but give him credit. Kept his cool.
Gave him a chance.
Kept his cool. Threw
his
it up.
His receiver came down with it and was out of bounds. But I think this is going back to that. Oh my goodness!
Timeout,
gracious.
Coach Elder.
So I think this is going back to that 3rd down play they were going to do, where they stacked the running backs. And if you saw what the quarterback did, is he faked it to the running backs and booted, and then has one of his receivers going on a short out route right along the goal line. It would not surprise me if they stay to the short side here, because when they've tried to go to the wide side, they have not had good success. They had the interception at the end of the half.
Yep.
I think they're going to want to keep it tight. And
they did have some success.
Well, there's 2 receivers here that, I think you got to know where 17 is. If you're Avon, you got to know where Aiden Stewart is. He's been almost uncoverable this game so far.
He has.
And I would not shock me about the young freshman. He's got a little more size on him, and probably not the guy you had highlighted to target.
Christopher Gaulding.
I think you could use, if you took, just a thought process, if you took Stewart in motion away from the short side and had the big freshman line up at a tight end spot and did a little out route.
Rod, it is a lot of fun. Another 3rd and goal for the Shoremen. And if you remember, too, right before that last play, Avon called a timeout. Avon called a timeout again. Coach Giacchetti dials up the big boys, and the big boys just stopped them. It's
Dolarski, Maley, Detilio, Engelhardt.
Detilio getting up a little slow. That might be a cramp. He says, "Don't bring me out.
You've got to go for it, though.
Don't bring me out.
Doesn't
Coach.
even get you.
Detilio's like, I got one good leg. I got one good leg. Keep me in, Coach." Boy, Rod, here we go again. Now it is 4th.
I think you bring the house again.
It is 4th and goal.
They are kicking.
They are kicking.
It doesn't make sense to me.
So 17.
Game.
Aiden Stewart for the 22-yarder. And he boots it through.
Boy, what a talented young man
he is.
Aiden Stewart is.
He is. And actually kicked the 48-yarder that we were talking about in the first half. So his 2nd field goal of the game, 2 for 2.
Think about how many
for
plays
Aiden.
they've had inside the 5-yard line in the last.
It is.
7 minutes of play.
Rod, and we talked about too. Avon the defense not able to get a 3 and out. The Shoremen were able to drive it down again. Rod, we just got word the 50-50 raffle, just under 50,000 tonight.
You know what?
Big
I
game.
always can't figure out where to put the decimal in that.
It's a big game.
Who won the Super Bowl?
Nobody.
Who won did we notice that?
Avon did.
We
I
did.
did notice. Yeah.
Wow.
I did notice while you were trying to reboot the
S-O-U-P-E-R bowl.
While you were trying to reboot the scoreboard, seeing if you could bring your technical expertise.
I did. She's right back here.
To the
my technical
Julie.
expertise.
Julie
did.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want something done right, call a young lady
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
It makes sense.
yeah.
Don't ask one of us guys to help.
How do you reboot the scoreboard?
Uh-huh.
There was a lot of pressure there too. Like
Yeah.
everybody's looking
Whoa.
at the scoreboard like it's not working. It is now.
I heard
though.
a rumor.
It is now.
Am I right in my rumor? You know the rumor.
I don't know where you're going with this, Rod.
I heard somebody's birthday might be.
Oh boy,
Might be tonight.
It is.
Did I hear that
It
right?
is. Yeah. That
Well,
rumor.
happy birthday,
Thank
young
you.
man.
Thank you.
This is what, the second anniversary of your 49th birthday?
It is. It is.
Is that,
Yeah.
Is that
it
how
is.
we look at it?
It is.
All right.
21. I feel like I'm 21.
Time plus 30.
Yeah.
Anyway, congrats. Happy birthday. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
spending your birthday with us
I
and this
couldn't-
massive audience.
I couldn't think of a place where I would rather be than right here,
I
right
think
now.
if you thought really hard.
This is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
I mean, you could be in Oklahoma, for crying out loud. Or you could be on a beach with Sarah, right?
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Those are all good. Those are all
Now,
good.
Rod, are you knocking the Sooner State?
Only if you can pick up on my sarcasm, then yes, I think I am knocking.
And it is it's on all the time, Chris. It never turns off.
Never ends.
It never turns off. So Avon takes over. Actually, that might have been the first run back that we saw, and I
By either
still
team.
don't think we've seen a punt.
No.
Is that Colburn?
Yes, but I think we may see a heavier dose of Michael Coburn in this half. Just something tells me that it's hard to hold this Avon, the big front line of Avon. I think it's starting to wear.
Yeah.
Now, I honestly think Avon Lake's one time of possession in this game so far.
Yeah, they've had a lot of long drives. Agreed.
But if you notice, Avon's running fresh guys out every third play. Every first down, they get a whole new defensive line. They exchange their defensive backfield. Where Avon Lake, you see a lot of similar numbers as you did on the offensive side.
And we've called some of the similar numbers on both ways. Colburn on the run there. Picks up 3, second down and 7. Under 5 minutes to go, or almost 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here in Avon.
Look at Big Max Houck over here. He's just like, I don't even think I'm going to go down in this dance.
Elder back to pass.
Oh,
Did he catch that? He did. There's flags all over the place. That's got to be Grant Barr.
Yeah.
That's got to be Grant Barr. That is Grant Barr. A sensational catch. I don't know how he caught that, Rod.
Well, you see it went into his
we have a
chest
replay?
and then he put the hands around it.
Do we have a replay of that?
Sometimes it's
That
nice.
is a great catch.
The quarterback loves a guy that's just like, you know what? I feel like I'm just going to throw this up there. I got about a 60-40
He'll make
chance that he's
it.
coming down with it.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to be incomplete. I would say with Grant this year, it's almost been 70-30.
So there are 2 penalties, both on the Shoreman. Pass interference was one, and then I think they grabbed his face mask.
I don't think that stopped
Or
him.
maybe a horse collar to try to stop Grant.
That's going to put it first and goal at the Shoreman 7-yard line.
What a fantastic catch. Grant Barr from Mike or from Blake Elder, excuse me.
Yeah.
Wrong Elder.
Wrong Elder. I don't think
First
Mike's ever
and
thrown
goal.
a ball that far.
Yeah.
He was a lineman.
He was a lineman. I told you I played against him. He played for the
weren't a
Warren.
lineman.
He played for the Warren JFK
You had to
Eagles.
be you were a slot receiver.
I played.
and
Actually,
corner.
tight end.
Really?
Yeah, tight end and outside linebacker. So first and goal, Eagles. Elder in the shotgun. I think we got a false start.
We had a leaner.
Might be Killian. That'll move Avon back 5. It'll be first and goal at the 12.
I was watching Michael Coburn on that, and he was lean. He was definitely getting the ball because he was almost falling forward by the time that ball was snapped.
He was
like,
ready.
He's like, I am going to explode into this hole right now.
Coburn does get it.
Tackle on the play by number 18, Eric Van Ewen. 6'1", 201-pound senior for the Shoremen.
Coburn picks up a couple.
I think it's just about time
First
to hit
and-
Finn Jordanic on a crossing route.
Second and goal for the Eagles. I like that play. Although the other piece, too, you have Grant Barr here at the bottom of the screen, and there's an awful lot of green out
Yeah,
to the
but
side.
Look here, you got Finn as the third receiver in.
Blake back to pass. Throws
To Finn Jordanic.
to Finn Jordanic.
Just not. I don't think he was the primary though.
Incomplete pass.
I don't
Third
think- I don't
and
think he
goal
was-
from the
I
10.
don't think he thought he was getting the ball.
I don't either.
I think there was a progression that he was not on the sheet of the progression, but that's where it ended up.
But when you're in the route, you got to be ready.
Yeah.
Third and 10, or third and goal at the 10, I should say, for the Eagles.
Oh, he's going to
Elder.
go. He could. Oh, well, all right. I think Mike
Slides.
I think he kicks this.
Well,
Maybe.
They didn't give him that slide. That is the one thing, and you certainly don't want your quarterback hurt. But when you start to slide, it looked like he was all the way up to the 5, but I guess it's where you
I don't
start
think
to slide, so it's
Field goal
back
gives
at
us
the
a,
8.
doesn't even barely give us a 2-score lead. I agree with going.
I do too. You have the weapons.
I think it's
Fourth-
time to test
fourth
that
and
Grant
goal.
Barr theory of
Blake to pass. Blake got it. Touchdown, Vin Jordanic.
Did I tell you?
Touchdown for the Eagles. That you didn't call it on that play.
I said it's time to throw the ball to Finn.
Nice. Is that an out route, Rod?
That was an out
Nice
route. It's a double
play.
out route. You had Grant
One at
Barr
the
coming
short-
across
yeah.
the goal line, and you had Finn coming across the back
Back
of the end
end.
zone, thinking that one
Touchdown,
up was
Vin Jordanic to make the score. Avon 27, Avon Lake 12.
I think you go for. I
I
think you
think
go
they
for
are
two
going for
here.
2.
The
Yep.
mathematics tell you that puts it a 3-score game
Yep.
instead of a 2-score game.
And that's what they're doing. The offense stays on the field for the 2-point conversion.
It's going to be Grant Barr on the quick out.
Nice catch.
Quick in,
Grant
bad.
Barr with the reception. Really nice catch. Rod, I think he got 2 feet in.
I think too. That was a beautiful play. He did not. He got matched up on a linebacker. That's just or a safety.
Not even fair.
It's not
Not even fair. Nice throw, Elder. Fantastic catch. Grant Barr for the 2-point conversion to make it Avon
17-point
29. Avon Lake 12 with 3:29. That time is actually right. 3:29 left in the third quarter.
You said that like it's surprising that we had the clock right.
That's exactly.
Hey, that time's actually right.
That's exactly what that is exactly what I was going for. We got a scoreboard working. We got the time on the clock working. We got the time on the on your TV screens or computer screens working. Things are going well.
I would tell you that the only game of interest, North Ridgeville's beating Amherst Berea's beating Elyria. Olmsted Falls is up on Midview.
Rod, some of the ones we were looking at there are like blowouts.
Everybody you think's going to win is winning. The only one that interests me, that just because of long-term possibilities, is the Anderson-Winton Woods game. I think that's the Cincinnati region.
Sure.
And Anderson's the one we played in the state final
It is.
last year.
And they're actually number 2 in the state right now.
But Winton Woods is very good.
Both of them are good.
I think Winton Woods, did they move up to Division 1? Or are they Division 2 as well?
I think it's
I'll
probably.
look that up,
I think it's probably their Division 1 because
they used
Anderson.
to be Division 2.
Anderson,
for sure.
I was looking, is still undefeated, so they're 8-0, and actually number 2 in the state behind Avon.
So they're
who
down
is still
by
number 1.
6 points right now. The second half. It might be. I mean, it may not be as updated as we'd like it to be.
Jensen's kick is out of bounds. I think they're trying to.
I don't know what they're trying to do, but
to place it in a certain spot. And
why not just kick it through the end zone? Just an idea. I'm sorry. I don't mean to second guess the special teams.
So with that out of bounds kick.
Yes, Anderson goes into that game 8-0 and undefeated,
Yep.
number 1 in their region.
Number 2 in the state. They're actually. Avon Lake is going to make them
Winton
re-kick.
Woods is 7-1 and 5th in the region in Division 1.
They are D1. Yeah. I thought they were D1.
I mean, they play some of those Cincinnati teams play a gauntlet.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you see? Speaking of gauntlet, I was looking at some of the other games in the area. Did you see Glenville's schedule, Ron? Last week they played Hoban.
Yeah.
So they play Hoban, Avon, Massillon,
Eds.
Yeah. You talk about a gauntlet. The Tarblooders, that's a tough schedule. But you look at Arvell Reese, when he was, Jensen got into that one. Jensen booted that. They moved it back, and he said, nah, we're fine. Kicked it in the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchback.
You look at
Nice
the
kick.
Tarblooders that we played earlier.
Nice.
Our game was reasonably close. They lost to St. Ed's by a couple scores. They lost to us by a couple scores. They beat Massillon. They went down and played Olentangy Liberty.
Yeah.
Who
was the state champion.
last
Yeah.
year. And then they traveled. They played at Hoban and only lost 12-9.
Yeah.
So
You
I
talk
would
about
not
a gauntlet.
want to be their Division 4
You
opponent.
talk about a
in the
gauntlet. Yeah,
playoffs.
right.
But that's where.
Yep.
Reese is from there, right?
Yeah.
We saw him on
Arvell Reese.
We saw him
I
a couple
totally.
times.
We even commented, Rod.
What a nice play! I'll tell you what.
Almost broke that.
Summerfield.
That's Michael Summerfield again.
He's like a big play guy. I mean, like he had the touchdown. He had the long catch. They tackled him at the inside the 5.
Got somebody down.
You saw
for the
he
Eagles.
almost broke that.
Looks like 18 might be Trevor Maley.
Well, I don't need to see. This is the
But he-
third or
to
fourth
your-
time we've had injuries for Avon, and I'm not excited about that.
Right.
So let's talk real quick.
Actually, a
during this.
little bit for both sides.
I'm going to talk about the new playoff format this year real quick. So there's 12 teams get in. And what happens is teams 1 through 4 get a bye week. So 5 will play 12, 6 will play 11. And then team number 1 will play the winner of the 5
and
12 game.
Right.
Avon right now is listed at 2. I think Medina,
Highland.
that would be good for Avon, because I heard that the numbers were saying that Highland had the better chance of retaining the 2 spot, but they have the one game that got canceled because of weather.
Sick. No, they were.
Oh, the sick. The other team.
Barberton,
forfeited.
I think it was.
No, Barberton. Oh yeah, Wadsworth's 8.
I think it was
always mess
Barberton
up.
that
Yes.
Illness.
So Wadsworth's gonna probably hold on to the number 1 spot.
Avon coming with a blitz. Running back into his end zone. Throws intercepted. 26.
That's Jerry Fenton.
Jerry Fenton with the interception for the Eagles.
Well,
we got another flag.
I don't know if that's going to be a defensive holding. That could change a lot right here. We'll see. Might be on the Shoremen.
I think that was after the play, though, too. I think. Maybe a sideline warning?
I don't know.
Man, they are throwing a lot of flags.
Well, this game brings that on. It's a very aggressively played game.
It is a dead ball.
Oh.
Unsportsmanlike conduct?
So something happened after the play.
I guess.
Where they must have cracked back block or they did something they shouldn't have. Again, overly aggressive. So, yeah, you don't know until week 10's over, but right now,
Which is 1 week away.
we would be looking maybe at the winner of White House Anthony Wayne, and Brecksville Broadview Heights.
Now, Rod, with the
For a home
new
game in
playoff
week 2.
format, it is a home game.
The
Still
first,
a home.
yeah.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, here's the
So the
interesting
first-
part, Ryan. The next round is also a home game. It's not neutral site until the regional final, as I understand it. I could be wrong, but I'm 90% sure that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's why
Interesting.
you want to be the 1 or the 2 seed.
Right.
Because you would actually get 2 home games.
Interesting.
And you wouldn't have to play a neutral site until the final. Which.
Interesting.
Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know that I like a bye week in high school football.
I know. That will be unique.
I also don't like a 1 playing.
I know. That's
16.
exactly what I was going to say. Those 1 in 16, I don't know if there were any upsets, and they weren't even close. In fact, our one, when we were the 1 seed, I don't remember the 16, but it was a running clock.
You're going to get somebody hurt.
It's a running clock. Dean Andrus on that carry for the Eagles picked up 9, brings up a 2nd down
First
and
time
1.
we've seen Dean.
It is.
I thought we might see him a little sooner after the fumble early on, but he stayed with Michael Coburn to his credit.
Held her back to pass.
Boy, another nice catch. Finn Jordanic literally does catch everything.
He does.
They're going to call pass interference, and he still made the catch.
It wasn't good enough interference, but he was give the Avon Lake defender. I mean, yeah, it was pass interference, but he was right on him, and he still caught. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. After that penalty, marking it off here, it'll be at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
I was just asking one of the statisticians.
In the shotgun.
You know, Blake is 13 for 14.
Really?
It's not, you don't think about it. Like, one of the incompletions was a penalty. They've had a couple pass interferences. His passer rating would be extraordinary right now. Because how many touchdowns has he? I mean, he's thrown 3 touchdowns.
3.
And
2 to Barr and
so 13
and
out
1
of
to
14,
Jordanic.
3 touchdowns and probably 250, 270 yards. I mean, that's. I mean, if he were 41 years old, he could be Joe Flacco right now. But
how crazy was that last night? I can't
so
stay
much
up.
fun to watch.
It's too late. So I watched the first half
I
and
watched the whole
the
thing.
little bit of the 3rd quarter, and then I'm like, man, I'm tired.
Well, I did fall asleep for one
And
or
woke back up.
2 of the drives. And woke back up.
Timeout. 1st and 5 after that offsides from the Shoremen. 1st and 5 at the 20-yard line.
And
Rod,
this is where, like, this is what's a shame about the playoffs is we've played Amherst, we've played Olmsted Falls that are in our region of teams that are going to make the playoffs, and now we've played Avon Lake. Avon Lake at 3-6, 4-6 theoretically if they win their last game is not going to make.
Where are they at now?
They're 18th.
18th.
They would need a lot of help.
Yeah, right. That's pretty far down.
Strong. They lost to Strong. I'm looking at their wins.
They actually, so that's what I was saying. They started off 0-3. It was Strongsville, a really tough schedule. Strongsville, Lake Catholic, and Highland.
And they're going to have Brea Mid Park, who throws the ball around probably more than Avon does next week, which will make they're having some struggles stopping the pass. It'll be a shame because they're probably one of the best 12 teams in this region, even at 3-5. Now Avon, they need, if you look at the just cumulative points, according to Joe Idle, it's 24.1 to Highlands 22.9 to Wadsworth 25.3. So a lot of that's going to be how does your secondary and second and third tier points add up.
Flag on the play.
But you're going to have a lot of schools over in the Toledo area. You've got Anthony Wayne, St. Francis, Toledo, St. Francis de Sales. You've even got Cleveland Rhodes. That's something you don't see every day. Another a Cleveland school coming in at the 8th seed right now. Parma Valley Forge.
Illegal shift on Avon. That'll move them back. Be second down and 10 now.
Right now, we would
for the
be
Eagles
on a collision course with Anthony Wayne or St. Francis de Sales. Both teams we have played in the playoffs before.
Yeah.
Assuming Olmsted Falls holds serve, it'll be Olmsted Falls or North Ridgeville at the 4 seed, depending on who wins the Week 10 matchup.
Elder back to pass over the. He caught it. Was that Vin?
No,
Vin?
No, that's Caden Bennett.
Caden Bennett with the touchdown. That was a nice pass. Nice catch. Caden for the Avon score. Boy, really nice pass from Blake Elder. Threw it right over the defender's outstretched hands for the Avon touchdown to make it Avon 35, Avon Lake 12. They kicking the extra point. Jensen Petro's kick is up and good to make it Avon 36, the Shoremen 12. We will take a quick break for these commercial special and be right back.
From PGA Tour players like Max Homa to golf celebrities like Paige Spiranek to newbies looking to have fun and improve their game, X Golf is the home of indoor golf. Play on the world's most advanced golf simulators, in standardized national tournaments, X Leagues, and host events. Train with PGA professionals. Entertain with great food, a full bar, and friends.
X Golf. Play, train, and entertain.
Into the first top 4,
So Jensen tees it up for the Eagles. It is always fun, Rod, when you start looking at the playoffs and the seeding and going into Week 11 and Week 12 and there's actually
our clock's a little bit off on our broadcast right now. There's
50 seconds,
57 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Jensen's kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. Be the Shoremen's football at the 20-yard line. Rod, so you look at Week 10. We finish up
At Elyria.
At Elyria.
You know what's...
And then the bye. Then you get the bye, which is weird for high school for high school football. Pass out.
Aiden Stewart.
Was that the
another
17
catch.
Aiden Stewart? I'm not sure he got back to the line of scrimmage, and boy, you hate to see this, Rod.
It looks like cramp, maybe.
There really have been a lot of.
It's been a long game.
A lot of injuries on
it's
really on
9:30,
both sides.
and we're not even out of the third quarter yet.
43 seconds left
Think about
in
that
the third
for a
quarter.
second.
Yeah.
2.5 hours into
Right.
a high school football game, and we have not left the third quarter.
Actually, one more score too, Rod, and it could be a running clock, which we've been there before and seen
Boy,
how
you
quick
wouldn't
those
have thought-
how quick those go.
I understand, but if you were a spectator and nobody was telling you the score, you would not think this was a game that could end in a running clock.
Right. Yeah, the Shoremen had the ball, as we said before, inside the 20 several times and weren't able to score touchdowns. An interception, turnover on downs, and a field goal instead of a touchdown, and that's the difference.
Oh,
Nice play.
Another catch by the freshman.
No, it's incomplete. I think 23.
Oh, no? Okay.
That's Ahmad Salah on the pass breakup there.
It was a really nice play.
It was a really nice
He was
play.
there at almost the exact same time as the ball.
Brings up a third and about 8. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Tenbrick back to pass. Here comes Dawson. Tenbrick rolls. He's got a man.
Summerfeld.
Summerfield with another reception. And that's enough for the first down. Move the sticks again. That could be the last play of the quarter. Looks like Avon Lake is going to let the clock go out, and we are into the fourth quarter. Rod, an entertaining first 3 quarters here at Westland Heating, Air Conditioning,
And plumbing.
Field. At the end of the third quarter, Avon 36, Avon Lake 12. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here in a moment.
Pretzel crust from Little Caesars is the GOAT, the greatest of all time, until now. Because stuffed pretzel crust is even greater. That's right, we took that delicious pretzel crust with cheddar cheese sauce and stuffed it. Look at all that melted mozzarella greatness. Stuffed crust and pretzel crust, 2 fan favorites in one pizza. Oh yeah, we stuffed that GOAT. Large stuffed pretzel crust from Little Caesars, just $9.99 for a limited time.
Pizza, pizza.
Rod, so we're back for the fourth quarter of the Avon Eagles in senior night.
Here at the
In the last home regular season game. As we said before, we end with Elyria at Elyria next week.
I think the Shoremen right now would like to see a ball get into the end zone. They have played such a solid game right up to the point where they just haven't converted in the red zone. And you see that a lot at every level. The teams that can get down in the red zone and convert are the ones that win. It's like they're doing everything right. Oh,
Boy, and we got
man,
another.
I hate to see
and
that. That's their sophomore
Tenbrick.
quarterback. He has had such a solid game.
Boy,
Made a
and
couple
he
ill-advised.
he took a pretty big hit. And that was another, because I actually thought the running back had it again. He really holds the football in there in the running back's stomach. So it's tough for you to tell who has the football.
And your guidance is whether he hands it off or not is to hit him.
Right.
Because he's a runner, and
Right.
you've got to take them both.
Right.
When you do that read option, the best thing to do is tackle them both.
Right.
So
Somebody has the football. One of them has the football.
Yeah, and you're not going to be like penalized because that's the whole point of the play is the misdirection. But the unfortunate part is he's a 15, 16-year-old kid
Right.
going against 17, 18-year-old kids, hit after hit after hit. He's played a whale of a game. You hate to see anything bad happen to him. I hope it's just got the wind knocked out of him or something to that, something simple. He's hopping up. Good for him. I would tell you that I think, obviously some of their studs are seniors, as most teams have. But they do have some young talent.
They really
at
do.
the quarterback position. They've got the
We
number
talked about the
89,
freshman.
Christopher. He looks like he's the real deal. And then, you get a move in here, move in there. You got some. I see some juniors here, 6'4", 310. You got some size always with the Shoremen. I think they can build on the success or failure, to be honest with you, of this year's team. It looks like Thomas Rodkey, number 7, is going to come in as the backup.
And throws on second down, overshot his man.
He's got
He's listed as a fullback and defensive lineman.
Yeah, 6'2", 195 pounds.
Yeah, that looks like him.
And he's wearing a hoodie. The hood is coming out. I think you're allowed to tackle with it. I don't know that would be a horse collar.
Well, it's kind of like the
dreads. If you
who's the guy for the Steelers? The
Palomar?
Yeah. Looks like. You sure that's not dreads coming out, Ron? Back to pass again.
Well,
incomplete pass.
Whoever he thinks is on that 40-yard line is open.
Intended for Colin Houpt. Overshot him a little bit. And, Rod, I think we are about to see a punter. That's something you don't see every day. A punt.
I'm surprised, and I don't know this. I don't know it well enough. I'm surprised that Aiden Stewart would not be your backup. He's kind of, like I said, that Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
He can run like the wind. He catches everyththing. He punts. He kicks.
Actually, he reminds you a lot of our Grant Barr. Holy smokes, is that a punt?
Look at that punt. Gee willikers, that's a leg.
Well, Rod, there's your answer. That's why he doesn't punt. That's
a heck of a kick.
That's why he doesn't punt.
I'm saying is put him in it's that kind of an athlete. Like if something happened with Elder, obviously Trevor is the backup. But I would guess, I actually know this, but
Grant Barr
yeah, is not far on that pecking order of what he's capable of doing.
And Aiden reminds you a lot of our Grant Barr. Just an all-around good athlete. That was a heck of a punt.
It really was a heck of a punt.
So with 11:10 left in the fourth quarter, the Eagles take over at the 23-yard line.
Or 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure which one it is.
It is 11:10. I can tell you. I can tell you for sure.
I think Chris has had some choice words for the technology tonight.
Blake hands it off. Michael Colburn on the carry for the Eagles. Picks up a couple. Boy, he's tough to bring down, isn't he, Ron? I didn't think he was going to pick up many on that play. Ended up picking about 5. Second in maybe 4. Second and 6.
So if you're Avon here, I think you're just going to run the ball, maybe do a short pass route if you want to get the first down, but you just want to maintain possession at this point, I think.
Rod, I think the senior night, I don't know if we scan down to the cheerleaders, I think it's their moms that are actually already doing it. Finn Jordanek did not go out of bounds. Touchdown, Avon.
Just like I said, Ryan. Ball control.
Finn Jordanek, touchdown. I think that's exactly what you said. You said, don't throw it to Finn, run it. And they threw it to Finn, and Finn took it the rest of the way.
I think out of bounds.
I think he thought pushing him would push him out of bounds, and Finn said, not tonight, and took it for the Avon score.
It's his second touchdown of the evening.
Second touchdown of the evening. He has 2, and Grant has 2 to make it Avon 42 at the extra point, and it's actually going to be a running clock then, too, Ron.
This is going to be one of the all-time great QBR ratings for a high school quarterback in a game.
Yeah.
What's that, 4 or 5 touchdowns, 1 incompletion on the night?
I think they stop it now, though, don't they?
What's that?
I think the clock stops at change of possession.
I think it doesn't, actually.
I think it stops at change of possession, and then once the play, if it's an incomplete pass or something, it keeps running. What I was going to say before Finn caught that touchdown pass is it looked like, I think it's probably the cheerleaders' parents that were down there, the seniors, cheerleaders' parents that were down there cheering with them for one of the routines.
That's nice.
on senior night, which is certainly kind of neat to see. So with 9:34 left in the fourth quarter, Avon takes a 43-12 lead over the Shoremen.
Well, we talk about it every time a team comes in here and kind of puts it to us a little bit. We comment when they don't close the door on us, or they don't finish the drive, or they make that one mistake.
Interception inside the one, a
2
turnover
possessions
on
in a row.
downs.
I mean, it's a whole different ball game if any of that goes through. But to Avon's credit, it's good defense is what's causing
it. It is. The interception was a tip pass. Returned by number 85 for the Shoremen. That's Michael Kemmer on the return. 1st and 10. Shoremen.
I don't think you should.
And now I think the clock starts.
I don't think you should allow a Canning to have a soft cast on his hand out there. That's just an appetite for malfeasance.
He doesn't even need a cast.
No, but he's the one that held up he maybe held on to number 85 there on that run back just a little longer than the refs would have liked.
Handoff number 27. Drake Rudinski.
Well,
on the carry.
Again, to the credit of both teams, it is no longer the starters for either team right now.
Right.
And my guess is this 8 minutes, 12, 11, 10 seconds is going to go.
Those running clocks, as
quickly.
We've said before. It is crazy too when the clock doesn't stop for an incompletion or anything like that. It does go fast. Thomas Rodke on the carry, I should say. Faked the handoff and took the carry, picked up about 5 on the play, brings up a 3rd down for the Shoremen.
So what's the birthday plans?
Rod, it's been a long week. a really long week. There's not a yeah.
A nap.
Yeah. Almost
Josiah
picked off.
Saunders definitely jumped the route well.
He was not stopping, Rod. He would have had 6.
You don't think he would have taken a knee after catching that?
I do not think. I think he was thinking, there is the end zone. Josiah Saunders with the break on the football. Didn't quite make the catch. Pass breakup. 4th down for the Shoremen. As we've said, the last one. Wait, that was not Aiden Stewart.
Crickets. I'm liking that kid as a punter.
That was 89.
Really?
Right? 99.
99. Okay. Well,
that's your Kyle Anderson.
Morton's son. Finally got it.
Morton's son. He's actually a junior too. Rod, a lot of the guys that we called out here for the Shoremen, Summerfield we talked about quite a bit. He's actually a senior. So this is his last game against the Eagles. Aiden Stewart, we called his name a lot for the Shoremen. He's actually a senior. You know, give a shout out to a lot of the seniors for the Eagles too. Josiah Saunders, we just talked about. He's a senior, playing senior night, the last regular season game. Who's that at running back, Rod? I gotta get a. I think that was a lineman.
Yeah, this might every year. A senior lineman, number 54.
54. We gotta call that out.
Mason Hauk.
Mason Hauk with the run, with the carry for the Eagles. Stolarski, another senior though. Jacob Weatherspoon, Sammy Alry, Jackson Brokaw. You got Jerry Clements. We called his name a couple times, Rod. Anthony Tamaro. Keontae Smith. Hopefully see him back here in a little bit, Rod.
Killian Hessig. Sakura back to pass. Little out route.
Nice pass.
Complete to Jackson Palmer.
Rod, Sakura really throws a nice ball, you know?
He does. You wonder, you just wonder the next heir apparent to the Avon quarterback factory.
Yeah.
And right now, young Mr. Sakura would be in the conversation for sure.
False start on the Eagles. That'll move them back.
Again, as we always like to point out, it's nice to have an athletic mother in the family.
It is. It is. He'll appreciate that. So after that penalty, brings up a 2nd down and 13. Sakura in the shotgun. Back to pass, out route. Reception by number 87.
Madden Clementi. A sophomore, 5'9" sophomore wide receiver, getting a catch.
Rod, we were going through some of the seniors.
I think we left off at Killian Hessig. You got Ben Strychik, Grant Barr, Alex Rivera,
You got
Caden Clapham,
Trevor Maley. You got Blake Elder.
Aiden Connolly, Cam Wendell, Ahmad Salah, Jacob Odie. I think little brother to Emma Odie.
Yeah.
Heck of a softball player.
Sakura's pass complete. Out to number 6. Anthony Tamaro.
Good to get. You got Dane Sexton. We've seen him a lot this year.
You got
Owen Rack.
Dylan Luker, number 44.
Isaac Gutierrez, number 38.
Mason Hauk, we talked about. Vincent DiTilio certainly called his name.
Ian Engelhart, dominant force for us on the
Lance
line.
Dawson had a whale of a game tonight.
Brandon Witherspoon. Braden Patrick.
Ben Schaefer.
Isaiah Gilliam. Jacob Abfall. Max Hauk. Josh Hurst. Thomas Smith. Jensen Petro.
Just a shout out to all the seniors here on senior night. And certainly the cheerleaders and the band and everybody else that spent all those hot summer days doing 2-a-days, whether it's the band or whether it's the cheerleaders or whether you're out playing on the football field in these Friday night lights with a little under 2 minutes left to go in the running clock.
Well, my friend, we got good news that next August we get the prodigal son returns to Avon in the form of
Mr.
our
Lobb.
superintendent, Mr. Lobb.
Sakura's pass is intercepted.
Well, I tell you what, that young man, 37, Christian Alicia, he's had one heck of a defensive game.
Actually,
we've called him
called his
on big play
we've
after
called
big
his name
play
several times.
Did you see what happened there with Sakura? He got bumped, and it threw him off his plant. That led to the interception, I believe.
So we got a turnover on downs, or turnover after the interception, excuse me. The Shoremen will take over at the 24-yard line. Hopefully, Mr. Lava is going to come out and play some hoops again there, Ron.
Hopefully we're going to play some hoops again.
It's been a week. Boy, he got blown up in the backfield.
Well, I think that...
Who is that,
I
80?
think if we're good right there...
Is that 80, Nick Lombardi?
Come on.
Think? That may be the last. That may be the last play of the game. So we got Avon. This could be the last play of the game for the Shoremen. Handoff number 27. Up the middle. That's Drake Rudnick for the carry, and that will do it. Rod, so another Avon win, 43-12. Avon goes to 8-1. The Shoremen fall to 3-6 with one game left in the regular season. As we said before, we head up I-90 to play the Elyria Pioneers.
We'll probably just go south on Abbey.
or you could use that too.
Well, hey man, it's always great.
It has been a lot of fun.
I want to thank Chris and the Southern Football Friday Night production.
And thanks
This has
to
been fantastic.
Canes, and thanks to X Golf, and thanks to all the other sponsors who actually make
Of
this.
course, Weston's Heating, Air Conditioning,
and plumbing.
And plumbing. Isn't that that's the best?
Oh, that is. You know, we need to get their commercial. That'll be next.
That absolutely will be. That'll happen next season.
Hey, there's a lot of off season between now and beginning of next season. There's a lot of time.
A lot of off season for us. Week 12 will be here.
so
Week 12 will
prepared,
be here for the
and
Eagles.
then the internet goes out and it's all for naught.
Stop.
All right, well, thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks everybody for listening.
We'll catch you on hopefully week
12
2 of the playoffs for our next home game.
We'll see. Stick around.
Appreciate everybody listening, and have a wonderful weekend.